Yes, guys, welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to another video. We're back to talk about football, and hopefully during the duration of the stream, we don't suffer any more injuries because we're taking one a day at this rate, basically. Drew 0-0 to Wolves. Shouldn't have even had the fucking game played, to be honest, because we had 10 Rona cases and every other team with over 4 got their games postponed. But the Premier League is a clear agenda against this club.
No, it doesn't. I will say it's not just Chelsea.
Well, what do you mean it's not just Chelsea?
Right, Leicester had the same problem the other day. The only reason their game got cancelled is because the other team got cases as well.
How many cases do they have?
Leicester had 9 and no fit centre-backs, and they had the same thing done to us. And the only reason he got postponed is because the team they were playing, I can't remember who it was, got cases as well.
So what? We only played because Wolves had full strength.
Yeah, basically. If Wolves had cases, we wouldn't have played, but it's because they had cases. They didn't have cases, sorry.
But then that don't make sense either, because then it's like, okay, so we could potentially spread it to Wolves.
Yeah, it does make sense, but this is just how they're doing it.
Let's put them up against probably the most infected team in the league.
Yeah.
Regardless, okay, maybe it's not as much of an agenda. It's still stupid. It's still ridiculous.
It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be postponed, guys. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be postponed.
Let's see about the TV.
They don't have time. They don't have time to postpone it.
Exactly.
I mean,
Spurs do it first.
Spurs are already 4 games behind us. They got to make those up. Plus, if they suspended play, that's probably like 6 to 7 games. Spurs would have to make up. Like it would be a complete shit show.
All the cases that that the team had earlier, they already passed those cases. So now they can become a healthy club because they already suffer for the players that they already had sick. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody gets sick on the same day.
I think it'll just be like it'll be like a 1 match day or something like that. But it won't be too deep. You're not going to see us disappear for a month or so. Also, thank God, because my content would be in the muds. But it'll only be a week or two. Fata as well dropped the super chat. Big up as always, my guy. Talking about how shit the away day was, as well as how shit the football was. Literally, my train up had a massive power cut as soon as the wheels even moved. Literally moved like this and then stopped. That's how far we moved out of the platform. So I barely made kickoff if you guys saw it from the vlog. Then on the way back, Birmingham New Street had some big-ass evacuation for some reason. There was a tree on the train tracks, and some retard decided that they were going to fucking press the emergency button on our train. So,
Johnny on the train?
whole thing was a nightmare. Oh, for fuck's sake. But yeah, what a horrific away day. Wolverhampton is a shithole. All respect to anyone watching from the Wolverhampton area, but please get relegated immediately. And yeah, horrific day in general. But if that's the last away day we're going to have for a while, then it's whatever. Yeah, what a shit away day. What a shit game, to be honest. But I don't even know what to think about in terms of the game, because I went there just thinking we were going to lose. We're just going to be there for bants. Let's see how the team performs with about 10 players out and not even a full bench. And, I mean, defensively, we're all right. We'll say that. Going forward, horrific, but I don't like Pulisic is getting so much slander, and he's been playing false 9, a position that he's not comfortable in, and we're hoofing long balls up to him all game. I don't really know what he's meant to do. He's 5'9", and he hasn't got any strength about him. I don't know what he's meant to do.
To be fair, position is familiar to him. The problem is the hoof and the balls.
No.
Exactly. We didn't play
no. He plays false 9 for United States.
No, he doesn't.
He plays 10.
He doesn't play 10 either. Yes. He doesn't play 10 or false 9. He plays on the left.
I'm not saying this is his first position. I'm saying that he knows the system, how to play a false 9. The problem is
he doesn't know how to play it well.
We made him to play in this position, though. He doesn't know how. That's the thing. And
no, it's not even that. If there's one thing that you want to get him for, maybe his composure on the ball when he was in a position, because there was 2 chances where he could have potentially done a bit better. And the first half might have been a bit tight of an angle, so I could allow him. The second half, that chance he should have buried, and that one was frustrating.
That's the only major. that's the only major criticism I can have of him, because like I said in the last game, the things he wasn't doing at false nine, like the general, and it's not even just like a false nine thing, it's just as a footballer, the general link up play, the like having the composure on the ball, as you said, all that. But this game you can't say much because we're just hoofing balls up to him. He's 5'9". He was like, I think, wasn't he the smallest player on our pitch?
Yeah,
He was fucking hoofing balls.
No, I think it was him. Then no, it was Kante.
Or was it Kante? Yeah, Kante obviously, and then him. It's like, bro.
What about Kounde? Kounde is same height. We want him as a centre back.
Yeah, but his height is then made up for his leap. He's got a leap.
I think his hair is the way down for that.
Yeah, as well, bro.
Just we're going for the CB that 5'9". I'm saying like,
go on.
Fuck me, man.
Yeah, at least if we're talking about defenders, the only positive we can take out of that game is Thiago Silva. Player of the season by a fucking doubt. And it's always I can enjoy watching Thiago Silva play, regardless of how poor the rest of the players around the pitch. I can enjoy Thiago Silva. He always makes the right move. What?
Isn't that worrying for you guys that our best defender is still a 37-year-old?
Yes, I know, because Thiago Silva is just that good, bro.
No.
C1 said it perfectly. Like, I get what you're saying, Daniel, but Thiago Silva's just that guy. He's just too good.
I hear it, but he wasn't better than Marquinhos. Like, that was, even though he's that guy, he wasn't. Marquinhos was still the captain, was whatever, right? World class, the best in the world, if you will. You can't go through.
What, Marquinhos was captain while Thiago Silva was still there?
Yeah, he was captain.
A couple times.
Was he?
Yeah,
there was times Marquinhos was captain.
Yeah, that's what
I will say I will be worried. I will say I will be worried, but it's the reason why I'm not worried about Thiago Silva because is not because of his age, is because first of all, constantly he doesn't do that game on, game off.
Sorry, just to cut breaking news.
No, I'm not worried about him.
Sorry, just to cut. Permanently is set to continue despite the ongoing.
Fuck off,
man.
It is.
I told you, man, it's not gonna happen.
Fuck off.
No, you fuck off.
Not you, Redneck.
I know that.
God damn, Redneck. What's going on?
I'm bored, man. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. I'm bored.
No, I'm more worried. Listen, I said this, and I'm gonna keep saying this, right? I saw what Tuchel tried to do yesterday. He tried to go to a back four. If we don't have center backs that can't go to a back four,
really
can't get 200K, man. They cannot get 200K.
Really
but even if the Premier League's to continue, like Villa have cases too.
Exactly.
And their game postponed.
Oh, man.
It's
so who's to say that Chelsea game don't get postponed?
The Brentford game might get postponed because of the amount of cases.
The Brentford game,
they might have to forfeit that.
Yeah, they have like I think 13 or 14 cases at Brentford.
Forfeit the game. I couldn't give a shit.
They have to forfeit that. We can't play.
Shush. Yeah, the Brentford game we can forfeit. I don't care.
About the cases, and it's based on two teams. It's not about how many one team has. It's based on two teams. If two teams cannot provide it, that's when games are canceled.
Yeah. In the Premier League, basically said if you can field 14 players, you're playing. Like
Chelsea has an outbreak in the beast in the academy. So we cannot even do that.
Yeah, but the academy is different. It's because it's not shown live. There's no TV, like all this. Like it's easier for them to postpone or cancel it because
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we cannot use the academy players to.
We can't.
That's why we had two goalies and basically 4 outfield players.
Only Barkley was on attacking.
I tell you what, Kepa could play, and Kepa could play on the field if
he wanted to.
Yeah, I think he's actually good with his feet, but I don't know position.
Play him as an 8.
Center mid?
No, I think he can do better than Alonso.
Left wing back.
I'll play with 4 feet. What are you talking about? I'll play in the pitch.
No, seriously,
Just put anyone else at left wing back, please.
This is the first time in my ever watching a professional game that I see a left back seeing the ball getting crossed into the box, and he turns around and runs away from it.
Tell them.
Yeah, I mean, Wolves had two chances to score, and they both were on Alonso.
Have you seen Rudiger and Thiago Silva's reaction to him?
Exactly. Did you see? Did you see when he was?
For you guys now.
Oh, I'm glad you look.
Look at that.
Look at this fool, man.
Look at Silva and Rudiger. They're so done with this guy.
Where are you running?
Where's he get? Where are you going?
Where are you running?
Lewis, you know the goal they scored.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. This is I never seen
defense. I can literally see from Thiago Silva screaming Marcus right. Oh my days!
And then on the offside goal, his man went right by him, right inside of him,
Josh,
right by him.
If you go and watch that goal back, the one that they scored that got given offside, if you go and look about like 10 seconds before the whole build-up play happens, you can see him running back, and he's at full sprint, and it looks like he's running in slow motion.
No question.
Bro, he's in full sprint, and he's looking like slow motion, bro.
There's a moment when what's his name? Saul lost the ball somewhere in the midfield, and you can see him sprinting back. The guy can run, actually. I'm surprised.
He can run.
No, Saul was one of our better players yesterday.
And he was actually got to the guy and blocked the shot. It became a corner. He lost the possession.
To be honest, Saul just did the basics, which he hasn't done for a while. So
right.
I know, but I'd rather him do that than play glory ball.
Yeah, that's true.
I was going to say, though, that's the thing we were praising Alonso for doing at the start of the season when he was having good games. He was doing the basics well, and it meant that we weren't seeing shit.
I know, but like that's a position where you ask for where you ask for a lot more than that. Like he came on to replace Chalobah, and Chalobah was the deeper midfielder. So Sal comes on, he plays deeper, and he's just recycling possession. That's literally all we were asking of him. And
we have a guy who does that, right? We have a guy who does that normally.
Thiago Silva about 25 times.
You stop it. Stop it. I know what you're saying. Stop it.
The funny part is, but he actually did some crosses to the wings, like not some like Jennifer doesn't. He passed the balls to left.
Jennifer,
yeah. Jennifer usually passes around between three.
Respect J5.
It's his birthday today, man. Let's allow the slander.
It's Jennifer's birthday. I'll send her some flowers.
Hey, at least I'll give Georgina credit. He plays through injury, which some of our guys can't. If you know what I'm saying.
Luis, you have to hold that, bro.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Can't be bothered.
Did you guys
the man said back pain, you know. I don't even want to talk about it.
Lewis, did you see how slow Alonso was chasing that ball down the line? And he had like such a head start.
Marcus Alonso, slow down.
Yeah, it's the thing. I was just watching Alonso because the away end's on the side as well. It's not really on the edge of one of the pitch. So I was just watching him. It's what you see is what you get with him. You might get a decent pass here and there, but everything you get with Alonso is just going to be slow as shit.
By the way, Jennifer did not test positive for COVID. He was just left behind.
He had a positive and a negative, so they held him back just because they were unsure.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, he tested positive and negative.
Kai Havertz. That's what I assumed.
Yeah, well, Kai was sick, so they held him out of the Everton game. Tested him, he was negative, so he trained all week. And then right before yesterday, in the last round of tests, he tested positive. So it's like, okay.
I thought it wasn't. I thought it's opposite. That he was ill. He was ill, like a regular flu. Tested, it was negative.
Right. But then he trained all week, and then yesterday in the last round of testing before the game, he tested positive.
He didn't train when he was sick. You can't put
He trained all week this week.
Really?
Yeah. Go look at the photos. You could see him training. Kai trained all week.
Well, here's the thing. Apparently, he's available for to play. That's what I understood from Tuchel.
Who?
Havertz. That's what I understood. Maybe I misunderstood what he was saying, but on after game press conference. But I thought he was available for the game. Well,
Lewis, the Dinger links are heating up now.
Or just get him from fucking Pedraza or fucking whoever. Just a new left wing back.
Someone. Then we get this title charge back on track. Because right now our build-up play is horrific. Our attackers are either injured or
Alonso wants to live in January. Alonso wants to live in January.
Oh no! Anyway,
we'll buy his plane ticket.
No, I'm serious. Like he's actually gonna force the.
I'm fine with that.
Anyway, right. So who we start for the next game then?
In all honesty, like a point yesterday, considering the circumstances, is okay. I mean, Wolves had the better team on the pitch.
This isn't a bad result.
I was going to say the problem is yesterday's game is made worse by the fact we dropped points against United and Burnley and Everton.
Right. Those results hurt more than like this. And given the circumstances, this was an okay point. Like Wolves had a much better, more cohesive team on the pitch than we did. So to get a point and not concede a goal is an okay result. Given that,
the annoying thing is that because of these results, unless a miracle happens, Arsenal will be 3 points behind us.
Right.
I really don't care at this point. Like I said it from the beginning of the season. I never considered Chelsea a title winning team because I thought City and Liverpool are favorites based on their team, how they played with each other. They know each other. We have completely different problem to set up. So for me, we're never the favorites. We're in the run, but we're never the favorites. So for me, I don't give a crap about Arsenal and that. I want us to play. I want us to get the chemistry that City has in front three and Liverpool. I want us to build the team
but the thing is,
with Lukaku in it. I want to build the chemistry so we can start playing set three all the time.
Yeah.
We never have the set three all the time.
Redneck, because you're not too cool because of our front line and the inconsistencies. He likes to play the players that are best suited for the games, innit?
I know that, and that's not the problem. But you can see the drop between, for example, 1 week we're playing good, another week it's the drop between the players.
I think if you look at this season, there's only been 1 week, and I think it was 2 weeks ago where our entire attack has been healthy all at once.
Yeah,
it's only been 1 week this whole season that we've had everybody. So like the consistency thing, I totally get. I agree with you. Like I'd prefer to have a consistent three, but because so many guys are in and out of the lineup, it's hard to pick three and play them consistently because everyone's hurt or has COVID or
like C1 blames Tuchel.
I don't blame Tuchel.
I can't blame Tuchel for anything yesterday, man. His hands are tied with who he has to play. Like that's but maybe you could reposition a couple guys. Like I personally would have probably played Mount as a striker, but like
I think his fault was for the confusion in the first half in the midfield.
First half,
Azpilicueta did not know who he should follow because James is always out of position.
Well, yeah, because he was asking James to play so high for whatever reason.
Like,
but
we were pressing like in
because we were relying on those crosses into the box, even though they were just going to nobody all game.
Lewis, did it look like from the stadium we were pressing a 4-2-4 formation?
Yeah.
Yes, kind of.
No, I thought we were playing 5 at the back, but in the second half, I just lost track of what we were doing. We didn't change the system or
formation. It's just James was really high up on the field, and he was getting cut out.
No, because there was a good 25-minute period where I saw Ziyech on the left, Mount and Pulisic pressing the centre backs, and Mount and Reece was pressing, joining them to press as well. So it looked like a 4-2-2, and we were getting caught out for the first 20 minutes.
And
I thought we were just playing so high up because we had more of the ball in the second half than we did in the first. The first, we couldn't control the game to save our lives.
Yeah,
we just struggled. Like they kept taking the ball off us. They were better on the ball. They were making better chances than us. If it weren't for N'Golo Kante, that midfield would have been getting run through. And Kante, to be honest, he played a lot better than I thought he was. For his first game back. It's a shame he's injured again.
Right. It was typical Kante in the fact that he was so good and all over the place, but just we're relying on him offensively way too much in that game. Like way too much. But again, hands are tied, so he kind of had to be that guy. But for just coming back, I thought he was really good.
It was scintillating to watch.
That's the thing. It was worth risking Kante because our other option was Saul and Chalobah, and we'd have to play Saul further forward, and we've seen how that works. Or we have to play Ross Barkley. And
no, Ross Barkley.
Exactly. So we had to play N'Golo Kante.
I don't think Kante was injured. I don't think Kante will be out for long, wherever he is.
I hope not, but we just have to play it by ear, innit? We don't know what it's going to be.
Great. He was great yesterday. He was amazing yesterday. I can't lie, Kante.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean,
Kante was probably the second best player on the pitch for me. Him and Thiago Silva both did their jobs excellently.
I thought Rudiger had a good second half as well, to be honest.
Yeah, he played okay.
Yes.
Second half, man.
Yeah, I think his passing improved in the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say that. Other than that, like Azpi, I didn't think he was at his best. Alonso wasn't really there. Reece, the crossing wasn't good enough.
No.
Mason Mount was all right.
He was hero boy and everything, man.
Yeah, that's why I leave out all right. I can't really say great or anything. Ziyech was poor. I'm bored of this Ziyech debate anymore. No one tell me this guy's in form. He plays in phases. He can never have a good.
I don't know why he didn't shoot yesterday. He didn't take one shot outside the box yesterday.
Yeah,
I was just trying to see him not get dispossessed or turn over the ball. Just kept fucking happening. I'm just tired of it now. I'm bored. I can't be bothered for it personally. It is what it is. If any other club comes in with a bid, do what needs to be done. I'm tired of it personally.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mount losing possession.
Both.
I honestly would have tried. I honestly would have tried that yesterday. I would have tried moving Mason to the striker position and letting Pulisic play more naturally on the wing, just to see how it looked. I mean, because we've seen him at the false nine, and it's really just not very threatening. So it's like you could have, if you would have changed anything, that's what I would have tried to switch.
League clubs want to keep playing through the festive period.
Pulisic needs to improve his ball retention.
Here's the thing about Barkley. I know everybody is. Barkley is good on a 10, 15, 20 minute sub, and depends on position. I don't want him in a deep. Because if he loses the ball, he loses deep, we're in trouble. If he loses up top, like you play in shit players, you keep him up top. If we lose him, we lose him over there. Barkley, it's like a lottery. You can win it or you can lose it. It's 50-50. So yesterday, I actually think he could have done it.
Yeah. I would have brought him on for Ziyech.
On the higher side of the...
We should have tried Barkley. We should have tried Barkley false nine or something.
What I'm saying is, like, that yesterday we needed somebody to shoot from outside the box. It was so inevitable. I know he's not like it's like 50-50. He's gonna hit the target or not, but that was the kind of game that you think that one 50-50 shot could actually make the difference. I'm not defending the Barkley. He is a shit player, and Newcastle. He's going to Newcastle, but the problem is not the problem. Solution for yesterday's specific game was like chances like Pulisic he should have buried. You know what I'm saying? There will be only one or two chances. People forgetting that that's a Wolves. The Wolves packed up teams, packed other teams too. We're not the only one that did not. What's the name? Did not play well in this game because they are a quality team. Don't get. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I would have probably brought him on for Barkley in like the 75th minute or for Ziyech.
How do you like my chair? See?
Yeah, you got the Chelsea badge on it and everything.
Abramovich personally sent me.
I get Abramovich to sort me out as well because I'm just fucking up
Portugal.
my posture here. As bad as Ziyech plays, think back in the last year, you've seen more out of him than Pulisic. He's played way more though, way more. So I get what you're saying, but context in it. Like, Ziyech has had more worse performances than Pulisic and has also had more better performances than Pulisic. There's a bigger pool to pick games out of.
Both of them need to improve their ball retention.
Yeah, they do. At least with Pulisic, there's the understanding that he always takes a while to get back into form after injuries, which he needs to pattern up himself on that front because we can't just keep waiting on him to get fit. So I completely understand the frustration on both of them. But we see Ziyech more. And we see the poor performances more. So you get frustrated more with Ziyech. It's as simple as that, really.
With Pulisic is a little bit... I think the teams figured him out since the last season because he's been playing at Chelsea for a while. Now they know. It's easier to foul him because the way when he plays...
Redneck was Pulisic responsible for yesterday's result.
What was the responsibility? 0-0?
No, I'm asking you a question.
And I'm trying to. I don't know. Like I'm talking about.
Do you hold Pulisic responsible for yesterday?
Oh, that missed 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
The bastard should have finished it.
Yeah,
the boss.
I don't care if Mason Mount there, Cho or anybody. If you on one versus goalkeeper, it's more on you than on a goalkeeper. I don't care who you are. It's more on you than on a goalkeeper.
I don't think Pulisic is built for this league, mate. I don't think he's built for it. There's no denying the fact the kid's got talent. He's got talent, and he's a gifted baller. But the way he is built himself, the amount he's going to get fouled, it's inevitable that he's going to keep getting injured.
So how is that his fault? He's not built for it if he gets fouled.
It's not. It's the board. I go back to the board, bruv. The board have been
don't get to the board. The sentence that you just made make no sense. What is his fault the way he's built if he gets fouled? No matter who is there, if you foul him, it's a foul.
He's not built for this league, bruv. He's just not built. Neither is Ziyech.
I'm not saying he's not, but the evidence that you provided doesn't help your case.
What do you mean the evidence? He's been out injured how many times?
Oh, you didn't say about the injuries. You said that he was always been fouled.
Yeah,
and that's the reason.
And when you get fouled, you're more likely, it's a higher risk that you'll get injured from it. And he's not built. He's not strong enough. He's not Eden Hazard, bruv. Eden Hazard was built like a rock, bruv.
Speaking of Eden, can we get this guy back, please? Because I'm sick of the lack of creativity in this squad.
By the way, I watched him play yesterday. If anybody thinks that he's bad in form, you need to watch the game again.
What are you watching?
Keep spitting, Alex.
What are you
Keep
watching?
spitting.
What are you guys watching?
He had a good game.
Definitely something that you're not watching because ain't no signal in the yellow bus, man.
You guys need to move the fuck on, man. He's not the same.
We can't move on when our creativity hasn't moved on.
Yeah, but guys, I think you need to understand. Yeah, you got to understand that.
I watched the game.
The amount of lack of options that we have right now.
Okay.
Especially in the front line.
Vinicius and Benzema attacks.
It's hurting us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
If Vinicius and Benzema cannot finish in an empty net, it's not Hazard's problem.
He can
I can't lie on that game.
Yeah,
they weren't
on job,
but Eden was on job.
Why? Because he was creating for the others.
He should have gotten to the position like he did for us.
Oh my God. Seriously, man. You're flip-flopping.
You're an excuse-making motherfucker, man. You make a lot of excuses for this guy. A lot of excuses for a world-class player you want us to bring back for 30 million. He's done. Stop talking about him. He's never coming back.
This is Eden Hazard done, and he still has more creativity than our attack.
How many assists does he have? Playing with Benzema and Vinicius.
He hasn't played a lot this season because Vinicius is playing in his major position, and he's the long-term option for them. It's completely understandable. But I get why he hasn't been playing a lot this season, which is why it's even easier for us to say,
it's not. He needs to stay where he is, man.
Nah,
if you take Eden Hazard back, you're putting all the power in Real Madrid's court in the summer window, bruv.
What?
If you go and take Eden Hazard and buy him back, you're giving them strength to Real Madrid, and I don't want to do that, bruv.
Strength to do what?
Yeah.
Well, his wages are astronomical, for starters. They paid 100 and
no, his wages not astronomical because they paid so much transfer fee. His wages are not that astronomical.
What? You're telling me they're under 300 grand, bruv?
Do you know?
They're not under 300
I think it was like 250, maybe 200.
Nah, we were paying him over 300 grand.
How does he make it over 300 at Chelsea?
Why is he going to take less money to go Real Madrid, bruv? Don't be silly.
Right,
he's on big wages.
I'll be real. I've already said if Hazard comes back, I'll have to take a pay cut.
Let it go, Redneck. He's not coming back.
He's coming. You want to make another bet?
I would love that bet. One. Easy.
The only way you'll come back
$20, another $20.
If Lukaku does keep firing
this bet out first, I want to hear this.
It's the only way he's coming back, bruv.
What?
What's the bet for you two then?
Hazard is coming. Hazard is coming to Chelsea, either this January or summer. But
no, we're not doing January or summer. January.
No, not even that. Hazard's next club, Chelsea. That's what the bet should be.
No, you guys don't formulate the bet for me. The bet was he's not coming in January.
Okay, January.
Is it just January? Yeah, no. I don't know if he comes back in January or not either. I don't even know if that's realistic.
$20. I'll take.
I know he thinks he comes in January. That's
guys, he's not. If he's not coming in January, he ain't coming. Full stop. You're not going to go and buy him in the summer.
I thought the summer was more realistic.
No, it's not. What's realistic is right now. That's what's realistic.
Or maybe you get Eden Hazard on a short loan deal or something.
Well, you get him either on a short loan deal or you get him on the cheap because he's hardly featured this season, bro.
Well, he won't. He definitely won't be at Real next year. That's the one guarantee. So
you do realise
short loan deal with an option to buy makes sense.
You know, by signing Eden Hazard, bruv, he's going on high wages, and that will put a hindrance on who we sign in the summer. You do realise that.
I've read the which wage.
No, I've already said he has to take a pay cut if he comes in.
Well, he has to, yeah. He has to.
Like, come on, guys. You know it's not gonna happen.
But if you're a footballer, are you gonna leave a club that's paying you $350 to go to a club to pay you $180? I doubt it.
Depends on if you want to play football.
Yeah, but he's not guaranteed to play every game at Chelsea.
Right now, he would.
I'm pretty sure
he's physically not capable in the Premier League to play every single game. He'll get injured.
He did for 7 years.
Yeah, but he's not the same. He's worn, bruv. He's damaged goods as well, bruv. You got to remember that.
He's more fat as well.
Daniel,
you know, Tuchel's got to work wonders on him if he's going to get him anywhere near the Chelsea level as Eden Hazard.
Of course, that's easy.
All right, $20. Hazard coming on loan or buying in January.
But $20
done.
Yeah, someone's put in the chat. He earns 470k, bruv.
Yeah, I saw it. I don't
That's
care.
a lot.
470k. I don't believe that.
He wouldn't make that at Chelsea.
Yeah. They gave Alaba 400. What do you think Eden Hazard got?
Bruv, that's how they're signing players.
Okay, maybe they did.
That's how they're going to get Pogba. That's how they're going to get
Alaba is on free. Alaba was on free.
At that point, he was top 5 in the world.
Yeah, he might be correct still. Yeesh.
He was top 5 in the world. Of course, he's getting 470.
Yep.
It's $20.
That's a bit of a madness.
It's $20. It's nothing.
Listen, let's be real about it, bruv. Yeah, let's just be real about it. Ziyech has got to go.
You just don't want Hazard in because he's going to take a certain man's position.
No. Hazard and Mount play together with Lukaku, bruv. It's Kai that suffers. It's Werner that suffers.
So you want to have Lukaku?
We suffer with Werner, so it's whatever.
Nah, Werner's dead food, man.
Oh, kiss my ass.
It's sticky one, fatter, bruv. It is a sticky one, bruv. I ain't going to lie.
Pause.
He's got to start delivering, bruv. And it's either going to be him or Lukaku.
It's not going to be an or. Trust me, it's not going to be an or. The only or is going to be Ziyech. One of them two, maybe both.
This guy's already in Bayern. The shirt is made for him. All that. He's going to Bayern.
Should we get Leroy Sané at the bridge?
No.
Hey, did you guys actually?
No.
I watched
Sané. No. Wait. Why would Sané leave?
Exactly, to come deal with you guys.
He doesn't want to play in the Premiership.
I'd take Sané in a heartbeat, but I don't think he leaves.
I would take who Tuchel likes in Dembele. That's who I'd take.
I watched that Liverpool game, right?
Man said that Dembele, you know, that guy can't complete a 90-minute game.
No, not in Dembele. He meant Ousmane Dembele.
Even worse. Scored like a 30-yard banger, and then 30 seconds.
I know. I've been pushing Hazard proper like
open goal.
Dembele.
Our fans will hate him.
He's going to be as injury prone, if not worse.
He's a baller.
He is. But
and he's got the minerals.
Right, I don't know what his injury record is right
I'm
now.
only saying that because I heard Tuchel wants him.
If it has the fair play.
Only because Tuchel wants him. That's why. I just want whoever Tuchel wants, bruv. That's me. I don't care who he signs, as long as he wants them.
Yeah,
that's my
agree
agenda.
On that.
If he wants them, bruv, go and get him.
Them, I'll take him too.
Yeah, exactly.
Lewis, the chat is saying check for Brizio's Twitter.
Was that about Ziyech? That's about Ziyech, I think.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. The boss have Ziyech as a plan B. Yes. Let's go.
We'll book the flight, bruv. We'll book the flight.
Yeah, we'll make it a Ryanair flight.
And then we're just going to have a less player on the bench.
The thing is, they're going to get Ferran Torres, so there won't be a need for a plan
I'm saying,
B.
like, here's the Hazard approval move.
Oh, man. Jesus Christ.
Listen, I don't think, as much as everyone would love Eden Hazard, bruv, just because of what we've known Eden Hazard to be, he is not that player now. He's just not that player. And he's playing in a La Liga, which is a slower league, less demanding and physical league. I just think bringing him back to Premiership is hospital bed, bruv.
Like Johnny says, I think
word
he's
for it,
have to.
I'll be honest. I think getting this summer, if we're talking about the summer and all that, getting the right center back is more important than anything else.
I think we go for Ligt and Kounde, bruv.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be two. It's got to be two center backs.
I don't want Ligt or Kounde, bruv.
Ligt's 22 years old, bruv.
I'm not paying that brother that 100. Whatever.
I don't care what we pay him. If Tuchel wants him, get him in.
He's worrying about the. Oh my word! Man.
We've got the money, bruv. I'm sick of it, bruv. This club and this board needs to stop monkeying around, bruv, fucking about. All right, wasting money on stupid signings and just buy the players Tuchel wants and pay the money up, bruv. End of.
No, they can't do that. They can't do that.
No, because they're incompetent, bruv.
Listen, if the league comes in and gets 270, right? If I'm Reece James, I'm asking for 300. Is he crazy? What the hell has the league done to come in and make 270?
It's not about. Listen, in this day and age,
exactly. It's about his name, Johnny. You haven't watched a single game of the league. And
I don't know
want
what
them
the
at the club.
world people think that these youth players are going to take.
Yeah, but Daniel, you got to understand. There's a football aspect and there's a money aspect. At the end of the day, since Neymar's transfer window, everything's inflated, wages and transfer fees, right? So in this day and age of football, if you want to compete at the highest level and you want to buy the best talent, all right, you can't expect to just go to the Ligt. I'm going to go and try and get the best young centre back in the world, right? And pay him 200 grand when another club like, say, Real Madrid might come in and pay him 250, 300. He's going to go there, bruv, because of the money.
Let him go there.
No,
because the Ligt is not a top prospect. You haven't watched them play once.
Listen, you want the best talent, you pay up the money. It's what they're worth to you, bruv.
Hey, John,
the Ligt's not the best.
Yo, he's not the best talent. Exactly, Juventus bought him because he was supposedly the best talent, and then 35 years old benched
all right. Look at the team he played in at Ajax and their brand of football, and look at the brand of football at Juventus, bruv, and tell me the fucking difference. There's a major difference in the way they play, bruv.
No, you look because I've been looking, and he was on the bench. Apparently, you haven't been looking, but you're offering him 270.
Listen, it's clear to me that Ligt is a top centre back. He's quality and he's potential.
Because you never watched him?
I've watched him, bruv. I watched him at Ajax as well, bruv, when he was balling out.
Oh, yeah, on the bench.
So
on the bench.
What do you mean on the bench?
Johnny, so was it
much better.
What are you talking about, Ligt on the bench?
On the bench.
Who needs to Ligt anyway?
When did he came to Juventus? What year did he came
I'm talking about when he was at Ajax, bruv. He was balling out.
You know what, Lewis?
Oh my God! So does Ziyech.
No,
Ziyech came from Ajax too, and he was a bowler.
All right, so let me tell you this, Alex. Yeah, let me tell you this, bruv. Let me tell you this, bruv.
Listen to me.
What brand of football did he play at Ajax? What brand of football did he play at Ajax?
What about that Man United player that played from Ajax?
What brand of football did Ligt play at Ajax, bruv?
How is he doing at United?
Tiki-taka, high possession, press football. Did he or did he not?
Did he not?
Yeah, and what did he play at Juventus, bruv?
On the bench, he didn't play.
What did he play? What possession football is at Juventus?
He was on the bench. He's on the bench. I don't know what position he played.
Because you got Chiellini and Bonucci, bruv.
Exactly.
Yeah.
35 years old and 37.
Yeah, because they're experienced Italian defenders who play only in the Serie A.
Young prospect. You know, young prospect, man.
Listen, stop talking waffle and bruv, let me land, yeah? Let me say what I'm going to say, all right? The Ligt, when he played in a possession-based Ajax game, high press backline, he was balling out and got them to the semi-final. He should have been in the final if it wasn't for that shit Tin Pot Club Spurs, yeah? All right? And then he went to Juventus to compete with Bonucci and Chiellini, who are world-class centre-backs, yeah? In a fucking boring defensive setup.
Mm-hmm.
If you take the Ligt and put him in Tuchel's system, he slots right in, mate.
No.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Hey, hold on, Johnny. Hold on.
What do you know about sliding in, man? You don't know nothing about sliding in.
Hold on. Why do we need to get players that need the perfect situation to play the way they need to play? He's a center back.
Slide in, fam.
He's a center back. What does that have to do with slick football? Any of that? Defend. So he's not good at that. He's good at passing the ball and dribbling. He's not good at actually doing what he's meant to do.
Are we all convinced we're going to stay with a back five after this season?
Nope.
He literally said tiki taka with the center back.
Josh, I think because we're so linked to a DM, bro. I think Tuchel wants that back four as his backup.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, bro.
I agree. I think that's why he likes Kounde. I think that's why he likes Kounde too, because he can play some right back as well.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, this away day has tied me up. But yeah, Ligt. Fuck him anyway. We got Christensen. It don't matter. We're all good anyway. Yeah, centre back. So are we going to stick to a back five? Right now, I don't see any reason why we wouldn't, because we haven't made any move to switch to a back four. We haven't started any game in a back four. So as it stands, we're probably going to stick to a back five anyway.
Yeah,
well,
but if we're going for Kounde, and it still looks like we're going to go for him in January, why are we going to go for Ligt too?
Kounde is better than Ligt, much better, and he plays in the back
Kounde is not that guy either.
Exactly. He's more versatile too.
He's a
well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't make sense for us to go for Ligt. He's more expensive.
Listen, Ligt is one of the. It's like Kounde. You're buying for the future. You need to build for the future.
But we've got Kounde for that. Chalobah, AC, that's our future.
No, but if Rudiger goes and Thiago Silva's going to go, because he's not going to play as many minutes next season, Thiago Silva.
Yeah, but
you need two centre backs.
Christensen.
At this point, we can't underestimate.
You can't go a whole season with Kounde, Chalobah, and Christensen.
Yes, you can.
That's 3 centre backs.
We're not going to have 4 of that quality.
Yes,
unless we're going to stick to a back three.
You are.
And then what, for 270k a week then?
Bruv, Tuchel will play the 3, bruv. He's not going to go into a back 4. He's going to buy what he might do.
The wages.
If he gets a Rice or someone who's like Marquinhos can play DM and slot into the centre back role, he might do that. But I don't think he's going to play a back 4, bruv. I don't know, bruv. I can't predict what Tuchel's going to do. But what I'm telling you is, we need to buy for now and the future.
The Ligt is so 2018, man.
Wait, does the Ligt even want to leave? That's a very big question.
Of course he does. He's a dead league, bro.
Mino said it.
He's a dead player. Like, we just start making excuses for these guys. You're going back 2-3 years to see how good he was playing in one Champions League run. This is different.
It wasn't one Champions League run, bro.
The Ligt can be Silva's replacement, bro.
The Dutch league.
Bro, we already have Thiago Silva's replacement.
There we go.
Hey, people go on about the Bundesliga text.
Yeah, but he's not a leader, Lewis. We need a leader, bro.
Yeah,
leadership is built. He'll have that captain's armband in about 4 years. Don't worry.
Money Mason's getting that, bro.
For what team?
Yeah, maybe.
Let's have it right.
Yeah, fair enough. He'll take. Well, James is there too. He'll be third in line.
Yeah,
that's fine. We're cool with that. Because he'll still be first in line for defender.
If Declan Rice is coming, he ain't gonna be Mount.
No, I think
Declan Rice is our captain.
If he's coming, he will be.
For 100 mil. Yeah,
hold that.
No, I'm not taking him, but
Capitan.
Actually, Rice is already captain for West Ham. Well, Noble doesn't play, so fair enough.
He's not going to be captain at Chelsea.
Yeah, he will, man. He's gonna be
he won't.
No, we do it on seniority.
We do.
He won't be. He won't be.
He will.
He won't be.
He will.
I'm telling you, he won't be.
He will,
It's already set out. The hierarchy's already decided it's Mason Mount, bro.
Oh my god!
I didn't say Mason was going to be captain. You said Rice wasn't, right?
Big up, Graham. He says, "Shout out to Astrid Christensen." Just like Mrs. Wet, he lets everybody get in behind. He actually doesn't. It's only been the Zenit game, but
that's a naughty one.
Yeah, that was a good super chat. Yes! Fair enough. So he had to super chat that because that was the only way I would have read that out. I can't be arsed. Hey, Jem, come on here and talk your smoke. I can't be arsed. You want to try hide in the comment section? Take it a piss.
Jem's lurking, bro. He's lurking, bro. Whenever it's Christmas,
I can't be arsed. The amount of back pain jokes that this guy's going to make, I can't be bothered for it. But hey, we're here, innit? So someone get my guy a masseuse, and then we'll be good.
I'm telling you, Tuchel's going to start playing the back four soon.
Hey, me and Daniel agree.
Yeah, but apparently Ten Hag plays a back three.
I think he's building. I don't think he's building. I think he's trying to build a back four.
Nog is flexible, man.
Jennifer.
Like if you think about the targets,
season.
Hey, maybe
if you think about the center back targets we're going after, they're all back four center backs.
Maybe it's the plan. You bring Ten Hag in and you bring in Ligt, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Danny, do you want to play Ten Hag football with Marcos Alonso or what? Okay.
Marcus.
Yes, fuck it.
Alonso slows down the week for me.
Nah, I trust Ten Hag. He'll play Matson.
Who you like better, Hag or Tuchel, Daniel?
Huh?
Which manager you like better?
Which one? Who'd you say?
Well, Ajax manager or Tuchel?
I don't give a damn about either of them, to be honest. I don't care about any of these managers, man.
No, you got to back Tuchel, bruv.
They come, they go, man. Listen, I have no emotional tie to any manager anymore. I'm done. I've been done. I was done when Mo left a second time. Since that point, if they go, fuck it. If they stay,
I mean, Skriniar is better than the Ligt.
Only Lampard gave me a different feeling because I loved him as a player, and he left too. So
yeah, Kounde's got youth as well.
I'm sorry, but for me, Tuchel is by far the best manager since maybe Ancelotti and Jose.
He's going to leave as well. Just don't get married.
I respect Mauricio.
Nah, come on,
man.
Get your feelings
I tell you what, I like Ancelotti, but for me, the team was so like, I don't know. The way they played will look good, but at the same time, we could lose a game for no reason. I don't know. Mourinho was the one that I was first time.
We put the beats on teams though.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite years. Like 7-0, 8-0, 6-0. 3-4.
Listen, Tuchel's the guy, yeah.
And then a random player, you just see Deco coming on against Wigan and scoring. Like,
Tuchel's got the minerals, mate.
Deco doing?
Tuchel is elite. He's elite, bro.
By the way, why was the Deco in the stands?
But let's also have some respect for the most underrated manager.
Why was Deco in the stands in the Wolves game?
Big up the boy. Let's go.
He played for us for like
Champions League winning manager. Let's go.
And he thinks it's a
mate, he benched Lampard, bruv.
Viva AVB.
And Drogba.
Let's go.
No, he didn't bench Lampard.
Look how
he did. He benched Lampard, bruv.
No, he looks like a teenager. Of course he benched him.
What the? He benched Lampard, bruv.
He was younger than them.
That fraud.
Idiot.
Tried to be a Jose Mourinho.
Vilas Boas was the Julian Nagelsmann of his time.
Yo, what is he doing now?
I think he's coaching in Brazil.
That's good.
When did he leave Zenit? Because I know he was there for it.
No, he's at Marseille, bruv.
Is he? I just read something where like Fluminense was trying to bring him on or something like that. Or what?
Yeah, I hope that works out for him, bruv.
Yeah,
he's not the fact that he could disrespect, certain players, that's why his career has gone the way it's gone. Like, if not, he'd probably be a decent manager in, Europe somewhere. But nah, he's going to Fluminense or whatever.
He was supposed to be the next Mourinho.
No, did Marseille won the League One with him?
Nah.
No, stop it. Come on.
No.
Come on.
Nah, they didn't. Not from what I know.
Come on, no. He's not winning no damn League One.
Lewis, is Brentford still going
He's a bum, man.
Yep, and I just bagged me a Brentford spare as well, so I'm going. Let's go.
He left Marseille.
You're lucky.
Ifata, you going to be at Brentford?
I haven't got my ticket. Probably not.
Oh, shit. Oh, also, Johnny, do you need a Villa spare?
I would take it, yeah.
I think I know a mate that's selling one. Give me a second. Yeah? I'll see what he's doing.
All right, set me up. Is it definitely going ahead?
From the sounds of it, it doesn't sound like they're cancelling anything.
Yeah. I can't believe that, bruv. I cannot believe that.
Well,
Villa have got more cases, bruv.
Should that first round of guys be coming back this week, like the Lukaku, Timo, and Show? Should they be back?
If they test negative, Josh,
I would be surprised.
Yeah, it could be early. If they test negative, it could be early. It doesn't have to be 10 days.
You know what? We'll find out the Brentford game tomorrow. I don't know if it's going ahead though. But
Go on,
if we can forfeit,
guys, the league is not going to be cancelled because it's a different string, and as long as the hospital is not overflow, nothing's canceling.
Yeah, that's
Jam's trying to get in.
Hey guys, guys.
Sorry, I'm sending a message.
Guys,
no, Jam is here. The problem is he can't. He can't get a good Wi-Fi. He keeps still in a neighborhood.
No, my audio is playing up, isn't it?
No, you sound fine.
Yo,
I couldn't hear you. My microphone was alright. It's just I couldn't hear you.
So don't worry about it. Johnny just hollow everybody, so you can speak.
Is Johnny dropping them bombs again? Is he?
Yeah.
I ain't dropped anything yet. I'm waiting.
He's been dropping bombs on the Ligt.
Talk about bombs.
We haven't even spoken about Mount, to be honest, but like, not really much to speak with the attack.
Talking about bombs.
The fact that he was our best attacker, bruv.
Talking about bombs. Why don't we talk about
7 out of 10?
Hey, Johnny, it might be true, but
best attacker, but 7 out of 10.
Bruv, I'm telling you now, let's have it right.
He's right.
Yeah, let's have it right. Honestly, let's have it right.
Daniel, why did you do this?
He was doing some Johan Cruyff movement in that game, bruv, and no one found him for shit, bruv. They were lost in the fog, Alonso. Pulisic, Ziyech. Where were they, bruv?
The left,
Christensen as well.
The left.
What number did Cruyff wear?
The Wolf.
He was injured. Are you gonna go after injured players?
Yeah, he have a back problem.
Yeah, man, he's been carrying our defense the whole of 2021. Of course,
does he need a walking stick?
He has been carrying. He has been carrying Denmark's defense and the Chelsea defense.
First it's headache, then it's back, then it's going to be his balls, then it's going to be his toes. What's next? All an excuse not to play.
Listen, let's not talk about injured players, bruv. Let's have some shame about it.
Come on.
He's always got something wrong with him not to come on the pitch, isn't he?
Hey,
what do you mean, man? The only thing that he's got wrong is
a back pain.
Really. He's had 44 clean sheets in 2021.
Do you know why? Because Christensen's been shagging too much, bruv. That's the problem, bruv.
Yeah, man.
Let him.
Too much.
You know when you do that rough doggying and everything, of course it's gonna fuck up your back. Like, come on.
He's doing them dirty dancing moves.
Thiago Silva keeps himself
giving you major twigs like that, spinning guy.
What do you mean about twig, bruv? That joke was 3 years old.
That's why Antonio bullied him at West Ham. He even targeted him and went, "I'm going to bully this little."
He did not bully. Antonio did not bully him, man.
Keep spitting, Alex. Keep spitting. We're dealing with this guy with Kounde and January.
It's Danish tart. That's her name. Danish fucking tart. That's what we're calling it.
It's a Danish Maldini.
As much as I
in the background as well. Switch your camera on. I know you're not saying any of this with a straight face. You're laughing behind that.
Danish fucking tart.
Bad hair day.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I respect the poker face. Fair enough.
Hey, but a lot of the players have played on Sunday.
Oh my days.
A lot of the players have played on Sunday.
I hope one day you do meet Christensen because I want to see if you got the same energy face to face.
I will. I'll do. I'll tap you on his shoulder and you go, "Oh, I'm injured. I can't play. Put me on the bench."
Didn't DeMarzio just say that deal was supposed to be done again in like a day?
That's Jennifer, man. That's Jennifer. His problem with the back too.
All right, so you got Jennifer and you got Christina. That's it, Christina. Christina. That's perfect. Let's go.
Didn't DeMarzio just report that
I'm really surprised you haven't heard that one before. Do you know how many people call him that on Twitter during like the really dark days and everything?
Christina.
No, like fucking 2020, 2019 when AC slander was at its peak. That's all I heard. I try to drop AC hype tweets like, "Get this Christina motherfucker out of here." And man's like, "Yeah, fuck off."
Yeah, hold
that.
It's cool. Stocks will be on the rise again. Christina, I'm still holding on to my AC.
And we've got Michelle Mount. Yeah.
Michelle Mount. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
Hi, Johnny. I wouldn't have that.
Wash your mouth, Jem, with soap, mate. Wash it out.
How about some chai Havertz?
Wait. No.
She too, you know.
Right now.
Cheese and chai.
James Charles?
No, mess with Havertz.
Is that what we're talking about? James Charles?
And says Cheyenne Havertz. You hate to see it.
What about Tina Werner?
Fuck you, Daniel, man.
Yeah.
Good old Tina.
Timo and Timo.
That's his name.
Leave Tina alone, yeah.
Tina.
Wait,
Tina Werner.
Christensen's the best though. Big up to
We are the
Gohan.
most toxic fan base ever. Why would any player want to come here?
Fucking do this, Gohan.
Daniel, you know them ones. We're just cussing out all of our
Like
players.
literally, if any player
Yeah,
just
but
watched
it's
one of
right
these
for us to
videos,
do it because
why
they're
would
our
everyone come
players.
Ziyech.
I said Helen Ziyech.
Romelu Lukaku.
Oh boy.
Oh, here we go. Can't be asked.
Oh, Pamela Lukaku.
Let's say that's
Antonio.
Rudiger.
Antonio is hilarious. That's too easy.
Hey, go ahead. Stop it.
Oh man.
Didn't DeMarzio just report that deal's supposed to be signed again too? Like a week back or so. Like, can we just stop reporting on Christensen's contract?
You think I even listen to this anymore?
Just send him away, man, and bring someone else in that's got balls and doesn't have
Him and his daddy are going to find him a new deal in January. Him and his daddy.
With the way he's been
I'll
playing.
tell you what, put his contract on a pizza, bruv, and get him to sign it, bruv. How about that?
Fuck that.
Pizza.
Yeah, I think the way he's been playing, I think the club are probably like hoping he doesn't sign.
Listen, bring me Jules Kounde. That's all I want. I keep banging on about it, and I keep saying it to the day I blimmin'.
Hey, C1, what do you have against Kounde, man?
Bring Kounde to
haircut.
It's not that. I watch
not
him
to like?
as a defender. He's not that good.
Hey, you ain't been watching him then, have you?
Do you mean he's not that good, man?
Definitely not been watching him recently.
I watched.
No. C1, speak on it. I want to hear where he's getting this from.
Bro, he pocketed all them Atletico players the other day.
Did you watch his last game, C1?
Yeah, I watched.
He was a baller, bruv. Absolute baller.
Apparently, we might go in for him in January, guys.
He's a baller, mate. That is what you call minerals, Johnny, right there. Minerals defender. Let's get him in.
No, he's got the minerals, Kounde. I like him.
Well, I think he's trying to force the move, which is good. They said he's like pretty determined to move to London. So
he wants to play for Chelsea, and I love that, bro.
Are his Championship League tied or no?
He's got minerals.
No, that don't happen anymore. You can move in January.
Sevilla
still play.
So if you change the club, you can play in Championship.
Yeah, you can still play.
Even if you played for the other team.
Yeah.
No, Hazard.
I don't have any big examples of it, but I'm sure the rules changed on it.
You know about that Winter Surfer, Crown Jewels. That's what we're going to be calling him.
No. My question is, if Hazard coming in January, can he play in Championship League?
I think if your team is still in it, you're probably cup tied.
No, he won't be able to. He'll be cup tied, yeah. He's played for the Champions League already, hasn't he? It's only if they've played or if they've been registered to the Champions League squad.
Yeah, he won't be able to play Champions League.
So that's why I was asking about the Kounde.
No, if he's registered to it, he won't. He won't be allowed to. I don't know whether it's registered or played. It's one of the two. I can't remember if he's actually played for them in the Champions League this season.
I think it's both.
That's why Lucas Digne makes sense because he could play Champions League because Everton aren't in any kind of European.
Yeah, and
I don't want Deadwood, bro. I don't want any more Deadwood.
The French quota as well.
I think we get him as a loan with option to buy. I think
to be we have to have cover a lot. I don't anybody but Alonso at this point, man. I don't care.
Man,
I think Alonso's bought a plot on the Stamford Bridge turf, bruv. I think he's bought a plot, bruv. There's no way he's leaving, bruv.
The only plot is what he has against us.
Is it how many years he got left on the contract?
He has 1 more year or 2.
10 years.
Yeah. No way it's 1.
I think it
should be. Are you talking about Eden Hazard?
No, Marcus.
Alonso.
Hey, Hazard is so bad. The bar is so low for that guy.
Big up, Kevin. Glad your kick came, my G.
I'll take 2 million for Alonso, even 1 million. I don't even care. Just get him out of the club.
I'll take a meal door and an extra beverage for Alonso, man. This guy's dead.
Well, I'm saying.
Tell you what, AC Milan is looking for him.
I mean, take the one at the middle and put Ligt in. We're cool when we move. You know what I mean? Ligt, Chalobah, and Kounde.
We don't need
no. Ligt is not better than Christensen. Get that shit.
We need a leader, man. We need a leader. You put Ligt in the middle of these two as
well. And where's the proof that Ligt is the leader?
He's much more. He's going to be much more. He's got leadership qualities.
He's pretty good as a leader.
He did it at Ajax, bruv, as a kid.
Well, served them that twice at Juventus' bench, man.
Get Martina de Ligt out of here. No one wants her.
Yeah.
At least he won't break like Christensen as well. Do you know what I mean? Like a twig.
So you can't be broke if you're sitting on the bench all the time.
Yeah, who's to say Christensen would have played in that game anyway?
I think Ligt is one of the generational centre backs.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Johnny, why isn't he playing like it, man? He said
because you got Bonucci and Chiellini, bruv.
So he's already not generational because
but why isn't he even good enough to force the manager to play?
Honestly, do you honestly think that Juventus Allegri is going to drop two of the greatest Italian defenders to grace the Serie A to play a young kid?
And considering the fact
when they're absolutely shocking right now.
Yeah, but
they're terrible.
Mate, listen.
No, he's actually starting now.
Injured. Chiellini is injured very often. Bonucci, he ain't even that good, man. And
he's starting at left center back right now.
And he had previous managers in Sarri and Pirlo.
Nah, he started under Sarri.
So, like, he's
just his quality, mate.
No, Daniel was right about this.
Yeah, listen to Johnny. He never watched him play, but once when he played against Chelsea.
No, when he played for Ajax, I watched him, bruv, and he's class.
Wow, the whole 2 games.
Because he played not 2 games. He plays possession football with Ajax. He can play in a high line. He's got leadership. He can play in a back 3 or a back 4. He's versatile. He's young. And he will slot into Tuchel's plans, bro.
If we want a Dutch centre back, we can get the Vrij or Botman from Ligt.
We know what Dutch centre backs are like. Look at Van Dijk, bruv.
Yeah, Van Dijk's quality.
Look at Jaap Stam, bruv. You know, these are top quality centre backs. I want that at my club. I want a bit of Dutch, bruv, a bit of vocalness, a bit of shithousery, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
No.
If you're going to lose Rudiger, you need to replace that shithousery with someone.
That's why we need to buy experienced defender.
That's why we need to
experience who, bruv? Who are you going to pay?
Koulibaly's on his last deal.
Koulibaly's what? Fucking 30.
Yeah, so
and he's going to want high wages, bruv.
So is
I'd rather pay high wages for a younger player.
Well, Mino is
common sense. You might as well pay Rudiger what he wants then.
Getting charity wages, man.
We should be doing that in the first place.
Nah, you're not going to pay Rudiger 300 grand, bruv.
He don't want 300 grand. He wants 220.
You don't know what he wants. No one knows what he wants.
I say we bring in Colwell in the first team and buy Kounde, and that's it. Yeah, none of this Ligt business. Like Kounde, he would have been a Chelsea player if not for some complications.
I think they're going to do a double, a 2-for-1 deal where you get Ligt and Haaland as a package, bruv, because it's Rhoda, isn't it? So we might do a Happy Meal, bruv.
I said a Happy Meal, you know.
You know what I'm saying? We might get that Happy Meal.
What are we doing with Lukaku then? Escaping him out? 97 million?
No.
Rayola's flirting way too much with the Spanish clubs for Haaland right now. I don't like that.
He's twerking for him, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
We ain't getting Haaland
and
anymore.
he said that he could potentially go to the Premier League, Real Madrid or Barcelona. That's what he said.
Here's the problem with Raiola. He knows that he's gonna be trying to push the deal in January for one reason, because UEFA is about to ban him as a what do you call it?
That's true.
Thing is gonna be changed in the summer. That's why he's gonna try to push it now. After that, it's gonna be 10% straight fees. The deals.
He'll still find a way of getting money, bruv. He's a crook.
He's a crook. Let's be serious.
He'll find ways of getting money, bruv, under the table. Trust me.
Yeah, but he's just
doing it legit right now, and he's basically taking advantage of the loophole.
Yeah, he'll become like an advisor to players and get money.
I don't believe it, because if the clubs will get found out, clubs will be banned for transfer windows, and I don't think
they cover that stuff.
He can be crook. He will be crooked. He will be a crook person, but not the clubs.
Well, I think it was like Fabrizio. He said Raiola worked very hard to be hated.
Yeah, he loves it. He loves it. I watched
because it makes you it puts all the power in your side when you're hard to deal with. And Marina's very like that as well. Marina's a bit of a bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Don't diss Marina, man. Best director in Europe.
No, in negotiation, she's the Iron Lady, bruv.
Yeah, I know
what I'm saying.
Raiola literally said, if football clubs.
It's just that she's solid with the wrong deals, bruv. That's the problem.
Johnny, she tried. They just didn't want to get conned. Let's be serious with the Ireland.
You're just pissed that the Ireland deal didn't go through. Cool.
Yep.
Of course I am. I think he's generational. I think where he goes next, he's going to break
generational. Every name that you mention, always generational.
Well, Mason Mount ain't generational.
Mason Mount is fucking generational. Let's have it right.
Come on, man.
You're right.
Generation let's go.
Oh my god, that makes me feel sick. Two together like that. Two twigs cuddling each other. Look at them, babies.
What do you mean two twigs? You know what that is? That's 2 European champions. Have some
you got one mustard player on the right, and the one on the left is a tart. I don't know what he's doing there. Get him off.
Mason Mount saying to Christensen, "You are proper Chelsea, bruv. You are proper Chelsea."
Stop moaning about pains, mate, and actually play some football. Yeah. I'm Mason
Mount saying, "I got this banging masseuse that will sort out your back. Don't worry, I'll give you the digits."
Yeah, she'll finish the job off and all.
Oh my gosh!
He's pointing to the crowd, guy. That's the girl you're gonna have tonight.
Oh my days.
And then you get a Mrs. Wet, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
Looking for Mrs. Wet in the crowd. I can't.
I said Mrs. Wet. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Well, we know who is looking for a Mrs. Wet in the away end, but he's got his camera off right now.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Who said we were saying you, Fatter? Bare people have their cameras.
No, it must be 8 months till you're expecting your kid, bro.
Fatter, why are you hiding your face ever since we spoke about Astrid? What's going on?
Because he has like five OnlyFans accounts open on the same browser.
I didn't even deny.
That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money.
Man, it looks like the football's going ahead then, yeah? The whole festive period is
going
ahead.
They're only doing it because it's Chelsea, bruv. They want to fuck us over.
No, do you know what they said? Do you know why they said the part of the reason why they're doing it is because they think they don't want the government to force them to play behind closed doors. So if they think by putting in rules now and say, all right, let's play behind closed doors, they don't want to kind of give the government that sort of, do you know what I mean?
No, but listen, Jem, regardless, if the government says we're going into a national lockdown, they're going to have to do it behind closed doors.
Yeah.
No, they are. But what they're saying is that they're not going to impose it because they don't want to piss the fans off. So what they're saying is, "Oh, wait, we'll continue playing the games."
Yeah, so we'll keep spreading it.
The club agreed. The club agreed to do it.
Lockdown. They said the new rules that they're going to have is that as long as you have 13 first-team players and 1 goalkeeper, you can play.
Players. Yeah, basically.
So wait, if that's the case, then why is Man United have to wait to after Christmas end to play?
Why is that?
Why is that, Chrissy?
Why is that,
Chrissy?
I'm hearing that all their squad that got tested ill.
Those bloody
all of them.
Apparently.
Why do United get special treatment? Why is that?
Because they have a board members. United has their own board members.
Don't know why. Same old shit.
What? Because they got board members on the FA.
Time.
Is it because they got them on the FA, bruv? Yeah, I thought so.
I just said they got the guap from. Lord of mercy. Jesus.
Literal, bruv.
There ain't no happy meals about that, bruv. Tell you that now. There's no happy meals with fucking Man United and Liverpool.
Yeah, bruv.
Yo, but the players that played on Sunday, bro, a lot of them were COVID anyway.
Look like
somebody actually put a really smart comment. You know that if the league is going to be postponed or anything, people that the networks will want the money back for specifics because it wasn't.
It's a money thing.
And it's a Premier League.
Yeah. They don't care about health and safety. They just care about paper.
When you think from our perspective,
Johnny, what health and safety?
By the 29th,
health and safety of the players, bruv, and the fans.
COVID anyway. Do you know what I mean? So
I don't understand this. I don't understand. No, I don't understand the 1 and 2.
Well, COVID hits your respiratory, doesn't it?
So?
Yeah. So if a player gets it, what do they do for 95 minutes? What do they do as a profession?
They can't play. If he get
no, but it can damage you after it, bruv. Some people, their breathing is
I would
affected.
say run, but our attackers don't move. So
no, that's not.
I think Alonso's had COVID, bruv.
No, you just waffled.
No, he's just slow. He's just slow. He ain't got COVID.
If you have COVID, you're not playing. What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying after effects, bruv.
Sadly.
Did you see
Alonso is
Alonso was chasing the ball and the first half down the wing with that? Was it Hoover, whatever his name is? There, right?
Yeah, and he just couldn't get there.
How slow did he look in real life? Because on camera, oh my god, it was painful.
It was funny. Like, it was just like, it's Alonso.
Alonso doesn't have.
I was gonna rage, and then I was like, what you see is what you get with this guy. Why am I even getting angry? It's just slow.
I knew it was slow, but that's tortoise slow, bro.
Someone put Alonso's got Slovid, bruv. I love that, bruv. That's class.
Yeah, no, Alonso ain't got COVID. He's just slow.
Big up, bruv. That's a bit of minerals there.
It's mad when Kovacic came on for the last 15 years with his post-COVID lungs and was still faster than him.
COVID was human.
Alonso's been slow since 17-18, after he dogged it.
Alonso's always been slow.
Has Chelsea got no other left wing backs but Alonso? Like, can't we just push a youth one
hold on a second. C1. So you saying he's been slow since 17-18? That means that it wasn't a lab leak. It was Sloan's leak of Corona.
No, because the rest of the squad didn't get infected. Well, actually, our attack hasn't moved since then.
Well, every left winger has
it wasn't mutated.
I think that's the new thing now, bruv. When a player's slow, just call it Alonso. Alonso.
Mount and Kante must just be immune to it.
I think Aspie's got Slovid as well, mate. He's fucking
slow.
Aspie has been really bad this season. I don't care about anybody.
Yeah, Aspie has.
He's been really bad.
I wouldn't say this season. I'd say recently.
I don't know.
The whole season, Luke. The whole season he's been bad.
Would you say the whole season?
Yeah, he's been terrible all year.
Especially oh my god.
Not all year, but he has been.
No, he hasn't been the whole year. That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Nah, like literally played win back in the semis and the final of the Champions League and balled out. So it ain't all year.
Yeah,
it ain't been the whole year. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
only talking about this season. 21-22. He's been really bad in my opinion. Yeah. We haven't needed him at all. Chalobah has been a clear upgrade whenever he's played in his position, and that's it.
So that means Aspie's been terrible.
I could argue in that Champions League game, Reece James was the one who balled out at right centre back and not Aspie at right wing back.
But recent play right centre back.
No, Aspie did his job.
He did,
yeah.
Like, we ain't gonna take that away from him.
I'm not talking about the Champions League.
Reece had the most interceptions that final as well.
Yeah, but Reece James balled out as well. He had Sterling in his back pocket all match. We ain't going to take it away from Reece either. But I said in that final, you've got 7-8 man of the match contenders, in my opinion. They're all Chelsea. So, like, we ain't going to take it away from anybody. All their performances were excellent.
Can we talk about Thiago Silva being legendary status at Chelsea?
He's generational, fam.
No, I think if he wins the Premier League...
Mate, I'm telling you, this guy is so fucking
He's
good.
our player of the season.
He has to win a Prem. He has to win a Prem.
Yeah.
You think he's supposed
if he wins a Prem, Super Cup, Champions League, and Club World Cup,
he's a legend.
That's pretty.
He's a generational.
That's pretty.
The way I see it, do you view Desai as a legend?
No.
Yeah, I am.
If you view Desai as a legend, then I can understand you.
Yeah, but what level of legendary? Because
here's the reason why. Because he personally responsible for John Terry. John Terry, he made John Terry.
He made John Terry, and Thiago Silva's made Andreas Christensen. Same thing.
So you're implying that he was nothing before?
Look, Desai was the big impact on John Terry. Big impact.
As was Carvalho.
What are you laughing, Khaled?
No, not about you.
I hear it.
Carvalho and Desai.
But I still think Thiago.
No, Carvalho came. Oh yeah, Carvalho helped make JT as well, but it was Desai who did it
came later.
When he was younger,
you could argue Frank Leboeuf even helped John Terry, mate, when he was there.
What about
all great ball playing centre backs?
Yeah.
No love for him. Come on, he deserves some love. David Luiz, he's a legend. Come on.
Who?
I say David Luiz.
Desai was AC Milan.
Oh yeah, no. This is more general opinion. Because regardless, you'll call Desai a cult hero as a bare minimum. I want to know what defines a legend for you guys, because everyone has different aspects of what makes
Chelsea legend.
Yeah, Chelsea legend. No, as a player, of course he's a legend. That goes without saying. I mean, for Chelsea.
I thought you, but no.
I think Zola is
a legend at all. No, Chelsea. I don't think he was. No, I misunderstood you. I misunderstood.
Yeah, no. If we're talking as a player, like clearly he was a legend.
As a player, as legends to Chelsea, no, is what.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Do you view Desai as a Chelsea legend?
It's David Luiz a Chelsea legend.
I mean, he was good, but he didn't play. He was at the end of his career.
Yeah, at Chelsea he was at his end of his career.
Yeah, at Chelsea he was at the end of his career.
I'll put Zola up there.
Yeah, Zola.
But then would you say the same energy would have to apply to Thiago Silva then?
No.
But Desai didn't win nothing besides at Chelsea.
Actually, yeah, Thiago Silva's taken us to a Champions League.
Zola won the Cup Winners' Cup. He won FA Cup.
Since he's came into this football club, he's
standards were different at that time, though, as well. So you have to take that into account.
Yeah, for that era, and where we were as a club, Zola for me He's definitely a 100% a legend.
It's not even a debate.
Zola, exactly. No debate.
Yeah.
I'm not even having that. Like,
Yeah.
But Thiago Silva, for me, based on what he's done at this football club since he's come in, I think we forget how fucking bad we was since this guy came in, especially at the back. We had so much inconsistency with our defenders, not only Bitchinson, Rudiger, all of these guys. Yeah, they were all inconsistent.
Why do you have a slander name for Rudiger,
and
motherfucker?
He demands levels, and that's what I'm saying. Since this guy's been at our football club, he's a baller.
Yeah, why are you not saying the same thing about Rudiger? Rudiger was shit over there too before that.
I said Bitchinson and Rudiger. I said both.
Where's your Rudiger slander name?
Oh, hey, to be honest, that's a German man.
Can't think of one.
Rudiger.
Rudiger's better than Christensen.
If Rudiger dyed his hair blonde, he'd be called Tina.
I'm not having that.
He'd be Tina, bruv, if he dyed his hair blonde.
AC's still clear.
Not in this system, I don't think. I think Rudiger's a little bit better.
I'm not gonna have it 1 year performance over Christensen being the player.
Let's have it right, bro. Yeah, let's have it right. Mason Mount's going to be more of a legend than John Terry and Lampard, and all of the legends.
Not a chance.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, he's going all the way.
I will always.
Johnny, you do know for him to be a legend of this football club, he has to win how many trophies in a
Well, he's only 22. He's already got a Champions League and a Super Cup, so he's starting.
He's going to need to get at least 5 Premier Leagues first.
He will. He will. How many Champions Leagues? We got 1 Champions League. How many FA Cups?
He'll get 2 if he gets 2 Champions Leagues and say 3 Premiership trophies, he's exceeded them.
Where was
that again?
If he wins 2 Champions League trophies and 3 Premiership titles, plus Super Cups and World Cups and FA Cups, he's exceeded Lampard and Terry, in my opinion.
He needs to win everything like they have. That's the way I
he'll win everything, but I'm saying he might not maybe win 5 Premier Leagues. He might win 3, but he gets 2 Champions Leagues.
He could easily
catch one.
Johnny, what's happened in a couple of years' time? He's not a main starter then. Is he?
He's always going to be a main starter, bro. He's the DNA of our club.
The
DNA.
Chelsea fan base have predicted Mason Mount not being a main starter for 2 straight years, and it hasn't happened yet, and it won't happen in the next 10 years. So you better brace yourself, lad.
Yeah, I think be prepared to jump on the money train or be forever mudded and cemented in, bruv. Because the only way you can understand that Mason Mount is going to be at Chelsea for his whole career. He's not leaving. He's not going anywhere. And he will be like John Terry from the academy. He will be that next guy. All right. Reece James has got a shout as well. Don't get me wrong. Reece James got a shout. Yeah. But for me, Mason Mount, when he's the captain and all that, he will be a bigger legend.
Hey, what about Kai Havertz?
He's a baller, mate. Don't worry about the silky German, mate.
Silky German will be off to Real Madrid in 3 years.
Put it this way: if Mason Mount's going there, Kai Havertz is going with him, mate. That's the way I see it.
I don't think Kai stays at Chelsea all his career, though.
Yeah,
he might do 4 years. Do a Hazard.
Hard to say.
Maybe stay 5.
Yeah. Kai might stay for 4
Hazard
years
stayed 7, didn't he?
Yeah. I was gonna say you said 4. Yeah, it's 7 years.
He stayed 7, didn't he? So he could do.
Yeah. He joined after we won the Champions League. That's when he joined.
Even Timo Werner could be here and be a legend. You know, he could be here for 7 years. He could win it.
Timo. He just needs to start being clinical. That's it.
Don't diss Timo, bro.
Hey, Lewis, get that comment out. I'm in bits, bro.
You know what though, Timo? I think Timo has been more clinical.
Bits, bro.
Which one?
Well, there's only one there to get you in bits, bro.
Where is it?
After watching Mason Milner go.
No, not him, bro. Not him, bro.
Oh,
Where
who?
is it? Where is it, man? There it is. Old Joe.
I reckon Johnny wakes up in the middle of the night and wakes his wife up to say, "Let's have it right, Mason Mount is dead." No, probably because you say it in your sleep or something. You don't want them to.
I will say, I don't know if you guys have done it. I'm going to speak for myself.
Minerals.
But after we won the Champions League when I was shagging, I was saying, we know what we are, bro.
Did your missus have like a injection next to it in the middle of the night because you just start going, Mason? She just
but Johnny, one question.
Billy Esther.
Hey, please, Johnny, one question. Have you ever dreamt about Mason Mount?
No, bro.
I don't even want to know about that. Leave that to him.
I've dreamt of him scoring in games. I've dreamt of that.
Johnny, have you dreamt meeting him? Like, I love you, man.
I have sort of met him. I
wasn't even saying that you met him on a date, but just dreaming of him in a football pitch or, you know.
No, I've dreamt of him like scoring a goal and that.
Okay. Yeah. Me too.
What, the Champions League final winner or something?
The Champions League final, I knew he was going to hold that trophy,
Johnny,
bro.
if you had 30 seconds to speak with Mason Mount, what would you say in them 30 seconds?
What would I say?
Yeah.
I'd say, let's have it right. Mason Money Mills, man. You got the minerals, son. Big up yourself.
Now, here's what Mason Mount will say in 30 seconds after he met Johnny. Restraining order.
No, he'd say, let's have it right. He'd say, let's have it right. You got the minerals.
You got the minerals, bro. What you saying?
He'll say restraining order.
Can you imagine if he said that? Let's have it right, minerals.
What's happening, minerals? I see.
What's happening, minerals, mate?
Hey, you're the mineral guy. What are you saying? I would melt.
That's not. You know, that's not what he's saying. He's saying pee town, pee town.
Oh, mate. You know what? That'll be box office. That would. Everyone would pay for that.
Or he doesn't even say minerals. He goes, let's have it right.
No, I'll tell you what would have me in bits if he was doing a press conference with Tuchel, and then he said, and Tuchel just said, let's have it right in whatever he was saying, bruv. And then Mount goes, he says, we got to bring the minerals today.
Mason Mount has the minerals to go to the very top.
Tuchel
Johnny,
says, well, we know about Mason. Mason has the minerals. You know?
If I ever meet Mason Mount, I will tell him to say it say it live here. Let's have it right.
Oh, mate, let's have it right.
Bro, I've done it several times at Team Hotel. Come on.
Yeah, there's no way anyone's getting close to players at the Team Hotel now. No chance.
Oh, yeah.
Don't even get let in.
Okay, Fata, what will you say to Timo Werner if you will have 30 seconds of time?
Score some fucking goals.
I would say...
learn to finish, motherfucker.
I would say to Timo Werner, yeah.
I didn't ask you, colleague. I asked Fata.
Oh, shit.
No, just,
okay.
you know, just fist per minute. My guy, my bro.
Oh.
Let's hope Werner don't miss that either.
I know why Werner's missing.
This is what your father will say. Do you have an OnlyFans account?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, literally. Yeah. Hey, Fata, I know why he's missing
to a collab with Astrid.
It's all them pie eatings you're doing. He must see you eating them pies, and it puts him off, bruv. Like, come on, stop eating them pies on that fucking first row behind the goal, bruv. You're putting him off.
I'm hungry, fam. That's always.
Do you actually think Timo's missed a lot of chances this season compared to last?
No.
Yeah, I think he's actually been more clinical. Like even the last game he played,
even
there were some good goals. Well,
Timo, one goal in the league.
We've made less chances for him, but he's still missed a lot of the chances he's had.
He's
missed a couple, but.
Listen, let's have it right. When Timo leaves, we'll be singing "We Got Super Tommy Tuchel." He knows exactly what we need. Thiago at the back, Mount in attack. Chelsea gonna win the Premier League. Let's have it right.
We should be chanting that already.
We should be really. We should
be top of the league still, but we fucked it.
Hey, Johnny, since when don't you like Timo Werner?
No, I do like Timo, but I just think if he doesn't deliver this season, I think it's looking bleak.
I like Werner. I'm just tired.
I'm tired of him as well, man. Like it's enough, man. Get him back to Dortmund, Bayern, and get him going.
Oh wait, Chelsea are gonna have a new VWR finally. Fucking hell.
What new how, bruv? New doing what?
I don't know, but the article here is saying once it loads, there will be a new ticketing system in place from next season.
Lovely. But it's even worse than the one we got.
Which news is it? Where are you seeing it though?
Oh, it might be a ballot.
Nah, ballot again. Nah, come on.
So someone put out a comment saying, by the time Chelsea play Villa on Boxing Day, Chelsea will have played 3 games in 7 days with pretty much the same starting 11. Kante, Kovacic both playing.
That's really bad news, man.
7 positive cases. Villa will have played 0 games in that time. Is it even going to be a contest? Someone just bet.
That's not fair, bruv. It's just not right. It's the campaign against Chelsea.
Hey, right, is it?
There is a campaign against us, and I'm fucking sick of it, bruv. Tuchel should say to him, fuck off. Literally.
Yeah.
Can't even
It's
lie.
not
That
right,
is
man. It's
3
not
games
right.
with the same lineup.
Wait, Jen, we still can't bring academy kids to our squad.
Is that because of the bubble thing? Like they're not in the first team bubble?
Yeah, because we need to rotate our squad. We can't play. That's not fair, though.
We need
Why
some
can't
kids,
they
man.
play Harvey? Literally, is Brentford on? Is Brentford still on at the moment?
Yeah, it's looking like it's on.
Listen, play Harvey Vale, play Mwamba at the back. Just play so many different like academy players that we've got available. I would. Yeah. We've got no choice.
At least we got young kids with energy all over the pitch, bruv.
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't care even if we go out in that game. I don't. I'm not. I really do not care about that game. Even if we win or lose, we know the situation.
Yeah,
so there's no point of us moaning about it. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is.
All right, Lewis,
We've got the Club World Cup soon as well. Like I want to win that. Like that's the trophy I want to win because we ain't won it.
I might get my last spur for Brentford tomorrow.
Your what?
I might get my last spur for Brentford tomorrow. My mate's not going.
Oh shit! All right, cool. Let me know. Well, actually, no. I've got a ticket. All right, Johnny. What are you saying? Brentford away?
When's Brentford? When is it?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
This Wednesday.
Yes,
Hold
Wednesday,
on,
7:45.
I swear tickets are 15 quid.
Yeah, I tried to get some for it, but then I realised I can't go anyway.
15 quid?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's what's it
Cup
called?
game.
Cup
The
game,
cup game,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, hold it for me, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah, come. Three of us will roll to Brentford then. Easy.
Brentford, bruv.
Is
it Carabao? Is it or is it FA Cup?
Yeah,
It's
Carabao Cup. Carabao Cup.
Are you going Villa?
As long as Robbie don't call, yes.
Don't
If
worry.
Robbie calls, it is what it is.
What about Brighton?
Yeah. Home game. Yeah. We'll be there.
Yeah, I'm going Brighton. Why don't you get some fucking tickets for that?
Yeah, I don't think they do a stream for that, so I'll just go to the game.
It's a late one, isn't it? So I'll probably go down there earlier though. A couple of drinks as it's day before New Year's.
Easy. I don't stream on night
Exactly.
match days, so yeah, I'll go early. We'll have some drinks.
And then we'll go over.
Oh fuck yeah! But I'm glad we patterned Brentford at least. Everyone's running scared, so there's a lot more spare tickets now.
Do you know what though? Tuchel should actually just give these youngsters a go. It might be that we find out that
I
Harvey
wanna
Vale
see-
and Wamba are decent to play and can cover.
Yeah, I want to see Harvey Vale, man.
Do you know what I mean?
A weak lineup against Brentford then. We'll probably play a weak lineup, bruv.
Well,
yeah, everyone will get rotated, but that's cool.
I think Kovacic might play though.
Kova's probably the only first teamer, and maybe
No, Kovacic and Sal will be the midfield, 100%. I think that'll be your two. I think.
Ziyech and Barkley will probably play.
Barkley will play, and it's just Reece James, isn't it? Is he going to be able to fucking rest again because he keeps playing?
Yeah, because he's been.
No, we've got to rest him. We need to rest Reece James. Like you never know what happens. If we get him injured, no chill on Reece James. So it's not gonna look good.
He only plays him for penalty.
Plus, if he gets yellow card, he's missing a Villa game.
Exactly. We don't need that. Does he? What in cup games?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean.
Yeah, he only plays because of penalty shootout.
It's not worth it, is it? Yeah, I'd rest him and just throw Aspie there and play Chalobah right centre back. I don't know. Just do that.
Yeah, I don't think he will start. To be honest,
James should have got himself a yellow card on Sunday, stupid bastard. So he will
No,
miss this game.
Redneck. They said it doesn't count anymore.
I thought it didn't count.
Yeah, tell him he should get a yellow card in the Villa match. Miss Brighton.
Yeah, because if he got a yellow card against Wolves, he still would have missed.
Can anyone remember what day it was that our 4 players went out due to COVID? What day was that? Remember?
So it was.
It was the day before the Everton game, weren't it? So it would have been Tuesday.
Yeah. Tuesday. Have a look. Tuesday.
Then we had 3 new ones, right?
So they should be back for Brighton then. Maybe even Boxing Day.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's some people saying, "Oh, I know, it was you, Jem, that said that if Mendy get COVID, he will be not back until freaking 2 months later."
Yeah, that's because I thought of AFCON. That's why as well, and I didn't know whether.
Okay,
they were playing
AFCON it was on 9. So how you
No,
missing?
but they go out a week before. That's what I'm saying. They
No,
go
but
out.
I think Mendy will stay for the Liverpool game. Because
Yeah, and then he'll go.
Yes,
Well, hopefully, I know they were arguing to do that originally.
Yeah, because Salah and Mane are going to
We still got Kepa though.
By the way, what's his
Kepa's
name?
not done too bad lately.
10 days is not 100%. If you test negative after, you're fine.
That's why Kovacic came in, bro.
Early, yeah.
Kovacic was out for like 14 days. I swear, he was gone for a while.
No, he just
after he was tested positive, he didn't stay for whole 10 days.
Oh, got breaking news! No way. So Tuchel said this about the Premier League.
Go on.
Absolute
He just flushed the toilet on a purpose.
Flushing, man.
I went for another piss.
Johnny taking shits while he's watching it. What's going on, man? What are you saying?
Oh, mate. Let's have it right.
What's Tuchel said?
What are you saying?
He flushed the toilet. He meant shit. That's what.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It's a joke. I thought
somebody in the chat asked if when you're shagging your missus, does she wear Mason Mount mask?
Lord have mercy.
That's fucked up, bro. I'm not even gonna say that.
Yeah, that's a bit mad still.
That's nonsense, bro.
Well,
let's speak, man.
We're men. We're not boys and kids around here, bro.
I know you, man. I know you, man.
We don't even know what Boris is going to say this week. He could just fuck us right now with everything, couldn't he? Just be like, no, 2-week lockdown.
I think he will.
I think he's going to do it in January, though.
I don't think he will do it till January.
By the way,
yeah.
Liverpool Klopp is such a hypocrite person. I just want to punch him.
Did you hear what he said about?
Yes,
we've got our strongest team out and all this.
Yeah.
Oh, Klopp.
What a wanker, bro. Man. He's a wrong-un, that Klopp.
You just don't watch Chelsea, clearly.
He does it. There's
Who
one time
to anything Flop says anyway.
Klopp
because Robertson got a red card. Well, let's see how they do without their best left back, bruv.
Mate, they
for
should have
3
lost
games. Let's see what they do.
By the
way, by 6 goals
he's
yesterday,
not
mate.
missing the Chelsea game. Is one game shorter.
Klopp will always do that, man. You should know this by now.
He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss 3 games, but his first game is gonna be against Chelsea.
I actually just want to see him without Mo Salah for a couple games. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. They would struggle.
He always scores their fucking goals. That guy.
Well, send Alonso on the mission.
You got one mission.
I think their biggest loss would be like a Van Dijk.
Send Alonso to ride his Uber.
Yeah. Hopefully, we can get Digne signed for that game, bro.
If you order food with Alonso on Uber, mate, you're gonna be waiting days, bro.
Next season,
I wouldn't do anything from Alonso, man.
Just don't tell him where the address is.
Is a ticket back to Spain.
Oh, Lewis, that's fucking.
It's either that or a car crash and it's delayed.
Wrong, bro.
Lewis, who said that?
That's wrong, man.
I don't know.
Said what?
I don't know personally. Oh well. Big up Sasuke who says, "Let's have it. We love Mason Mount. Come on, G, every damn time."
Of course we do.
Anything throughout the title race. There's a lot of people.
We ain't out of the title race yet, but if we continue to drop points, then yeah. Also, if we lose to Man City, is done out.
If we don't get match points until the Liverpool game, it's looking very ripe.
We gotta take points off Liverpool and City to stand a chance.
We've got to stay close to them. For me,
I agree with it. But
we also have to cover up the ground
we have to finish. First of all, it's not about the Liverpool and City. We play fine against Liverpool and City. What we have problem is Aston Villa game.
Yeah,
that's the teams we have problems with.
It's going to be a tough game.
Do you guys remember though?
No, I swear, if we don't beat Steven Gerrard, man, these Liverpool fans, man, fuck's sake.
Yeah, that would be annoying. Not gonna lie. But do you remember when City was like 7 or more points behind Liverpool in December, and they caught up quite comfortable? Like, that's why I don't believe Chelsea complete at title race yet. Like, it can happen quite easily. Like, say if City had a few injuries or Liverpool, or they have a bad run and Chelsea just go on for it. Like, we're not massively that behind yet. So I can't write us off yet.
6 points is nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
It's 2 games.
But... And like I said on Gem Stream yesterday, no team goes on a great run throughout the whole season. There will be periods where Liverpool, for example, they might drop points. They dropped points yesterday. They might drop points with Robertson not playing.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
By the way, whoever thinks Robinson tackle isn't a red card,
no, but my point is they drop points there. They've lost Robinson. If there's no break, they're going to drop. They might drop points, and you got African Cup of Nations for them lot up front with Salah and Mane, and then with us you got no Mendy, all right, and we've got all the injuries and COVID, and then Manchester City. I think when it comes to the knockouts of Champions League, if we can stay close to City to February time, like end of January, I think City will drop points, and that's where we need to. Plus, we've got to play City. Liverpool got to play City. A lot of teams have got to play City and Liverpool. So points are going to be taken off them, and it's just down to us. I think, to be honest with you, I don't think we've had a great period in this season where we've been on fire, on form, putting teams away. We've just got away with it this season so far, and the cracks have appeared. The injuries have hurt us, and I think once we get our players back, I think we'll be all right. And I think we'll go and win the league.
I agree that we'll be all right. I just don't know whether I think Man City have the best squad depth in the league, to be honest. When you look at them, even if they lost a couple of players in midfield, they'd have Fernandinho, Gundogan.
That's not
so many players.
If they lost a couple of players in important positions and midfield,
well, no, they lose Kevin De Bruyne. They just put in Gundogan. They lose.
I don't think Kevin De Bruyne is the important player for them anymore.
They lose Rodri. They put Fernandinho in.
I think Pep's priority is Champions League, though.
That's the thing. If Rodri goes for a couple of games, Fernandinho ain't sustaining that thing. It's not the same Fernandinho. De Bruyne, it's not the same. I think that's
it's not the same. But it'll give a
what I'm saying is no. What I'm saying is that's not important from your positions for Man City. If Man City lose either Mahrez or Thiago or Silva, those two are important ones.
Oh my goodness!
If they lose Bernardo Silva or Mahrez, they're just throwing Sterling and whoever else have they got?
I'll take Sterling could like Timo Werner.
I know, but
he misses a lot of chances.
Yeah, he does, but he also still scores goals, isn't he? It's annoying, to be honest.
Not really.
With City and Chelsea, City still they did last season. They did still create more chances than us, but like Sterling has kind of dropped off since his
but I just think their depth quality is better than ours. When we've only just found this out now because we've relied on it and we've realised.
Yeah, but no one else has had like five players out.
We had key components. Major.
If City lost, listen. If City lost Diaz, they lost Rodri. They lost Kevin De Bruyne, and they lost Bernardo Silva, bruv. They ain't going to be the same.
They'd still win games.
I don't think it's as easy as that.
Their quality levels don't drop as much as Chelsea's have. Ours is dropped.
I agree. They do have a better, but I don't think it's that big of a gap. I don't think it's that big of a gap. Like in the terms of them, we you have really important areas in each team. We build the team. We build basically team around a defense. They build the team around the offense. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Pep build the team to go forward. We build the team so Jennifer can get raped in the transitions. That's the only reason. You know what I'm saying?
We're meant to be more offensive, right? We're meant to be the offensive. Well, why do we dominate possession then?
Well, because there's only 3 teams that plays for the possessions in the league. The rest of them are just playing.
Yeah, but to dominate position offensively, you've got to be more in control. That's what I'm saying. We don't defend as much. We don't get asked to defend as much.
Not necessary.
And when we have been asked to defend, I think in certain games, Mendy's actually
here's the reason why people like saying that you have to have a possession. You have to have a possession. Don't get me wrong, but you have to have a smart possession. If you hold in possession of the ball in the midfield, like in the center of the field, and you tiki-taka with Thiago Silva. Yeah, you can get the possession, but you know, doing no good for you.
But I think the injuries that
here's the problem. The injuries Manchester City has the possession more high up the field than we.
No, but we did that last season. But the problem is this season in the games where we've dropped points, like United, Everton specifically, and Burnley, I feel like the injuries that we have had, they might not be many. Might be 2 or 3, but because there's such key components to the way Tuchel plays, it hurt us and we didn't get over the line. I think if we had those players in the side, right, available, I don't think we drop those points and we're still top of the league. It's as simple as that for me. I think it's not that our squad's thin, it's just the players that we have lost in the squad.
That's what I'm saying. We were heavily reliant on certain individuals. So
but every team is Jem.
I don't think they are, man.
No, but if you took Salah all right, or Mane, just
Liverpool,
one of them.
I'm not talking about Liverpool. I'm talking about Man City.
No, but Man City is the same thing. If you took Rodri out of their side, they might get away with it a couple games.
Johnny, they lost Kevin De Bruyne at the beginning of last season for 2 months, and
yeah, but they got Grealish, bruv.
They won a league title at that point.
Yeah, but they got Grealish.
If you remember rightly, what I'm saying is, it's still going. They still tick. Is what I'm saying.
Yes, but the teams around the City last season wasn't good. Teams around them weren't.
No, I agree with that. Inconsistent.
So inconsistent. Yeah. So now, even if they do drop a player or two, that doesn't mean that they're gonna be playing in the same consistency there, because the teams around City are playing better.
I think the only time you'll see them drop points is that if Chelsea or Liverpool can stay with them, they have to stay with them. You can't let them get away.
Yeah. You have to be close.
If you let them get away, then they're just gonna.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly.
And the other thing I'll mention
in their heads to know that they need to keep winning.
Is Manchester City are more than fired up to play us and beat us even more every time we play them.
They beat us. We should be beating them now.
I know, but what I'm saying is they are, because we cut them so bad in that Champions League final. That has forever scarred them.
Yeah,
they will always, when they play Chelsea, they will make sure that they come out at their best every single time. So that game at the Etihad is a game potentially where you can win or lose the league.
Yeah, depending on how far away we are behind.
If we're 3 points within them, or we're level points, do you know what I'm saying? Because
like I said,
that's a big game.
It's a 3 stages to the league all the time. It's every year. It's the holidays around December, January. It's the Championship League stages in February, and at the end of the March, all the cups are gone. That's the 3 most important stages in the league. If you sustain the noticeable distance between 3 to 5 points between those stages, you still in the league title, because a lot can be changed in the last.
But that's been
but
the
if you
issue
drop it off below,
I get
done.
you. Yeah, I agree. I just think that in the last couple of seasons, when you think about when it gets to March, April, whoever's leading the pack are usually miles away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Lose, please.
So it's about everyone staying close all the way up to.
But I think Tuchel's got the minerals for us to go on like a 10-12 game
what
run.
Are you pissing
if we have our players, bro?
I'm going.
Oh, say goodbye,
bro.
peace.
Let's take care.
I think nice one. I think we'll go on I think Tuchel's got the minerals for us to go on a sort of 10-12 game run. If he's got certain players, if he's got Kante fit, Kovacic, Jorginho,
there's no data backing that. We haven't had that in a long time.
We only done it under Kante.
Yeah.
13 games, didn't we?
So there's no data that we can do.
What's Tuchel's best run anyway? Wins.
Six games.
I thought it was 8 or something.
I think we can do 6 to 8 wins in a row if we have a fully fit squad. And I'll tell you why. Because if you look after the period of January going into February, our run of games are winnable, easily winnable. It's just, do we have a squad back and where are we at the time?
I think the problem we got now is the games, like you said, we've got 3 games in 7 days and our squad is very fucking thin right now.
I actually think that we don't have problem playing with the tough teams. We have problem playing with the mid-table teams.
Because they sit back against us, that's why.
Slow block.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're looking at the winnable games, and I'm looking at there will be teams that are actually tougher. And we actually dip in form right after we finish playing against City, United, and all those. Like, we win. Right after that.
I don't get why we struggle against low block so much. It drives me mad. I hate watching.
I'm telling you now, because you watch City and Liverpool, they will drop points.
There is no chemistry. That's the problem. Every team that you can beat, if we set in a low blocks, is based on the chemistry. Because if you're making a move, you don't need the look. You don't have time to look. You need the feel where your other player is.
But I've said this, Alex, bruv. The front line, when they get the ball, it's not natural for them to know what runs the other players are making. And this is why Manchester City and Liverpool are so good at an attack. It's not because their players are just all world class. It's because they all know where they're fucking supposed to be or what runs they're making. And I think because of the inconsistency of Tuchel tinkering the front line all the time, it does cause confusion. So, for example, if Mount's playing with Kai, they've got an understanding because they both sort of drift away from each other. They link up. If Mount's playing with Ziyech or Pulisic, does he know where they're going to what runs they're going to make? No. That's the problem.
Well,
I think
when Mount has a possession, if he cannot cross into the box and hit the first defender in the leg, that's not a helping either.
Well, what are you aiming for? 5 foot Pulisic.
Well,
even if it went in there, who's going to get to it?
It doesn't matter if you cannot hit the higher than hit the guy's knee. It doesn't matter where you aim.
Mason Mount's our highest chance creation from even set pieces, bruv. He's not the problem. The problem is who's making the runs.
No,
who's
Johnny,
getting into the pockets of space.
I'm not blaming massively that game. I think.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm not blaming Mount. I'm blaming if we're not playing with. Like I said, I've been telling it myself before. The only 2 players that have a chemistry, it's Kai Havertz and Mount. Those two.
I agree.
Between each other, they know who's where.
They just got an understanding, bro.
They were playing with Lukaku at the beginning of the season, and it kind of fizzed off. So I like Mount and Havertz. I want to see them 2 playing the whole time. That's my 2.
I think the problem is if you put Lukaku in there, that's when your defensive setup noticeable.
So then, what do you do? You play Werner there? And just have someone that can maybe do a bit of movement.
I think, if you based on last season, yes, those 3 had the best chemistry between them. Even though Mount was horrible in finishing, or not Mount, Timo.
When we won the Champions League, you had either Werner or Pulisic, and then you had Mount and Kai, didn't you? So for me,
that's what I'm saying. Those 2 are starting, and one of those 2 are on the wing. For me, maybe Cho. If Pulisic doesn't perform, or Timo Werner, I think it would be better Cho.
Someone that's a bit direct as well.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong.
But the problem for me is when Lukaku's in it, when Lukaku's up front, I think that Kai and Mount struggle, man.
I think if Lukaku's there, if Lukaku's playing between those 2, I will with those 2. I will want to see one time. I want to see, because I haven't seen it yet. I want to see Kai Havertz in the middle and Lukaku on either wings, because Kai Havertz
on the right,
Look, Kai Havertz actually good with the header, because if you remember, there was a moment in a game when Timo Werner played with Lukaku, and Timo and Lukaku went to the left, and he crossed the ball, but there was Timo inside, and he was short. He can jump, but Kai Havertz can jump. And
from that, Alex, from that, the only way that's going to work, and I agree with that, I think that is the only way you can get the best out of Lukaku and Kai Havertz playing the team, and then you've got Mount as well. But the only way that's going to work is if they do play these games, because I don't feel like Kai and Rom have got a chemistry at all yet, and they need to build a chemistry. For example, if Rom goes right,
Kai is not playing in the middle.
I'm saying if Rom goes right, Kai's got to know I've got to go in the middle, and they've got to know that all the time, and that's not there yet, because when Kai last played with Lukaku, Kai was always stuck on the right. He was never moving anywhere because Lukaku weren't moving anywhere, and Kai likes to move.
Good enough.
Because I think Kai still, I think Kai will become a really good number 9 eventually. I think he will become a real good number 9. So based on how he played last season, I think he has that mentality that he can, because we are so missing so many chances. Last season, he was told to take your chances. And now it's hard to get out of your system that he's the main man. And he needs to think about Lukaku now. That's what I'm thinking. The reason why.
But I've said this, Alex, countless times. You either build the team. If you're building around centre forward, it's either Kai or Lukaku.
Kai for me.
I just don't. I don't feel like them together have got chemistry.
Johnny, you have a bad signal. What I'm saying, for me personally, I always build the team around the midfield. You sustain foundation. You win the titles building it. You win the games building it.
Our midfield's not good enough.
You're winning the teams you're winning the games based on your offense. You're winning the titles based on the defense. That's a factor. That hasn't been changed. What I'm saying is, if you build the team based on your forwards, you tend to lose the titles more than you when you build out of strong.
One sec. Sasuke says PL going to be the next Bundesliga if City keeps winning. No, because the fallout isn't even as bad. We need to just actually give Tuchel the keys because that's what we haven't been doing. Colin says 4-4-2, Havertz second, Lukaku up top, Mount on top of the diamond. Chelsea playing a 4-4-2. That's a madness in itself. I think Tuchel could be able to implement that, maybe as a diamond. I'm gonna have to jump off in a few minutes. So, anyone got any other final thoughts?
Yeah, can you hear me, guys?
Yeah.
I just want to say, this season we are not competing with Manchester City. Let's be real. Our best hope is.
I've been real, and I think we're going to win the league.
If our best hope is if we can reach like the semi-final or the final of Champions League, and
FA Cup,
and then in the league we are the third. I think that will be a successful season. I know right now this is the worst period under Thomas Tuchel, but it's also good thing because now we can see our weakness.
But Tuchel already saw the weakness.
Yeah, but he needs to clear out those weaknesses. I hope we get rid of Azpi, Alonso, and Barkley in this winter transfer.
Oh my days!
Yeah, because there are weaknesses. There are
I was talking about
even Azpi. If Azpi play in Rhys James' position,
no, let's extend that.
That team is dead. Alonso is dead. Azpi is dead. So how we gonna compete?
No, Azpi's not dead.
No. Let's be real, guys. If Azpi play in place of Rhys James, and we are facing City or Liverpool, can we win that game?
Yes.
I don't
understand. What I don't understand, why is one has to do with the other?
The thing is, you see, the 3-4-3, we need our wing back. I think against City, the last game, if Chilwell was playing, we would have a good chance to win that game because he's faster than Alonso. It's simple like that.
I don't have problem with Alonso's pace. I have problem with his brain. That's the problem with Alonso.
But if he's not fast, even if he has a brain, what he will do? They will catch him.
No, it means he's in better positions all the time.
Listen,
he's not in the right positions, Alonso, and that's why he gets caught out all the time. He ain't got the pace to get out.
If Chua was fit against Man City, we wouldn't have played a 3-5-2. We would have played a 3-4-3, and we would have probably. I actually think we would have had a better game against them because when you look at when we switched it to a 3-4-3 when we brought Havertz on in the second half, they didn't know how to deal with that. Still, I just think we should stick to the 3-4-3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I was at the game. I could see it as well. It was so frustrating.
You got to do, Lewis.
I don't think you get it. Like if Manchester City had 5-6 players out, all right, and Liverpool had 5-6 players out, they'd be fucking lucky to be where we are. They'd be lucky to be where we are. That's how good Tuchel is.
But Man City, they got a very good depth too.
But they might be what, a point better off. I can't see them being where they are now. They would be where
I don't
they
think
are
they'd be
now,
as high as they
6 points.
would, but like
exactly.
I agree. I do agree.
So
with
the fact that Tuchel's managed to keep us where we are is phenomenal right now. And I think everyone needs to not be disheartened. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And this is our most difficult patch.
We should have won games against Arsenal or against Everton. We should have won.
But that wasn't on Tuchel though.
Well,
because also, guys, we had a lot of chances that game. Tuchel can't do the shooting though. In all fairness.
Okay, what about Man United then?
We had a lot of chances that game as well.
Yeah, but we didn't make substitution until so late.
Later on. Take care.
The substitutions you can maybe forward, but like that's about it. But like we still created a lot of chances, and that's down to him, like his system and everything. And we should have put him away in reality.
I tell you what.
Yeah.
The way you rate the manager is on his substitution.
And his substitution against Wolves
not always,
with Sol
always on
changed the game.
We're nobody talking about the Wolves, Johnny.
No, but I'm saying he has. But the thing is, he didn't have options against United. What was his options? Lukaku wasn't fit, and he had to bring him on. He wasn't even fit.
No, there's another game when we're asking for substitution. Oh yeah, what's the name? Zenit game.
Attackers.
Zenit game.
No, it was the United game, Alex. It was the United game. He didn't play Mount in that game, and he left it so late to bring on United. Bring Mount, but because Jorginho scored the penalty, he delayed Mount coming on because Mount was coming on just before the penalty. We got the penalty. That's where I questioned him a little bit. I felt like he was a bit too slow in that game.
Yeah, I'm not questioning him how he's manager. I'm just saying that's how you usually.
But that's the only game I could probably say I think Tuchel left it too late.
I was questioning him about Man City starting lineup and setup. I was questioning.
He got that wrong. I think of the Man City, the formation and stuff like.
Yeah, but you didn't have Kante. You lost Reece James.
No,
you didn't have
I
Mason
agree.
Mount,
but even Tuchel even said himself, like he got that. I think he got that part a bit wrong.
No, but I'm saying to you, you lost. Cho wasn't getting the regular minutes. Ziyech was injured. I don't think he was available. So he didn't have Kante in the middle. He had Reece James come off in the first half. All right, so he had to bring Azpi on, and he didn't have Mason Mount. I mean, they're three components to the way we play. All in one game against the best team. Come on, bruv. There's not much Tuchel could have done.
Behave yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
But for the games like Everton, Burnley, and Man United, we should put our chances away. I don't think that's anything on Tuchel. Like,
but that's been the story of Chelsea all last season as well.
Like, I think he's created a great system for Chelsea now. I think we're normally solid at the back, and we create a lot of chances. And that's a great system to have.
Rule number one, fundamental thing in football is make sure you're solid at the back, and then you build upon that. And we have done that. But the problem is the front line, because we're getting hit on all different angles, bro. From injuries, now COVIDs and lots of games in quick succession. All these factors, bro, is killing us right now. It's not Tuchel's fault, but I just feel that it's just frustrating that we've dropped points to United, who we should have beaten. We dropped points to Burnley, we should have beaten them. We dropped points to Wolves. It's Everton. It is frustrating, but I think with the problems we've got, it's going to happen. It's inevitable. Gilmore can't come back till the summer, bro. That ship sailed ages ago, bro. So, listen, I'm still confident. I believe in Tuchel, mate. I think he's elite. I think he's got the minerals, and he will pull us through this period. He knows what to fix. He knows what to do.
Exactly. How reliable is Mirror? As reliable as Mirror.
The Daily Mirror.
After his press conference, bruv, he said it to a T. He even knew before the game that it's going to be a one shot or two chance game, and we had to be clinical. He knew that. He knows how Wolves play. He knew how they're going to set up. He knows the deal. It's just that we didn't take our chance. Otherwise, we would have won 1-0. That's just the way it is, bruv.
Yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, guys, we are going to have to jump out because I've got to hop on a next stream. We'll be back tomorrow for Brentford Chelsea previews and everything. So check that one out. Smash the like and subscribe button. Oh, we're just going to end on a super chat. JP says, imagine your three starting strikers, Lukaku, Werner, and Havertz out and having to resort to a winger. Should look at City. They play without a striker, but they also know how to move in and out of the box. Their off-the-ball movement is levels clear of ours. Same with Liverpool. Our players are static.
The only player I can say that
they just stand there.
The only player that's excellent at movement I saw in the Wolves game was Mason Mount. Pulisic wasn't good enough. Ziyech wasn't good enough. I don't think Cho's movement's good enough. And I think Kai Havertz and Mason Mount are the best. They are the best in movement in our front line.
Facts. And Werner.
Hello.
Werner as well. Sorry, Werner is good. Yeah, Werner.
Let's go wait for that.
Can you hear me? Luis, can you hear me? Big up to your
channel. Yeah.
We
can hear you. What are you saying?
I want to say, some things I agree with Johnny, but some I don't. First of all,
same for a lot of us.
Yeah, can you hear me? Yeah,
we can hear you.
Let's have it right.
Yeah,
John, he's right about Tuchel. All we Chelsea fans, we have to trust Thomas Tuchel because he's a great manager, and we have to back him. It's too much slander he's getting right now from Twitter, I see, and everywhere else. There's a lot of fans,
fake fans,
Tuchel are fake fans, as you say. But there's too many of them. We have to shut them up, and the only way to shut them up is go and show what we're made of, like we used to be. And
let's ride through the tough
have it right.
Yeah, and Johnny talking about and it's ridiculous. We have to play on with this COVID shit. We got too many injuries. We have too many players with COVID, 7 players now, and we have to play Wednesday as well with a team.
We'll use Lukaku
players, and it's a conspiracy. I said it from all the time. There's a big conspiracy against Roman Abramovich from this country, and the fucking FA. They hate Chelsea, and not only they hate, they don't want us to do well. Never did.
Correct.
So we do well in spite of them, because fuck them.
Exactly. That's what we want to do, though, Luis. And and I know about the game, Johnny. Again, it was a whole team. There's no one out there except Kante, Kova. Who else? Thiago Silva,
and Mount,
done anything?
Not Mount.
Yeah, and Mount.
Yeah. Look, we did another attack. The 3 attacks were bad.
Yeah, Mount was fantastic, bro.
He wasn't.
He wasn't.
Bruv, his movement, his pressing, his off the ball work was unbelievable, bro.
Just end it, man. Flipping out.
It's unbelievable, bruv. The pressing and the work rate was of another level, mate. No one else had the minerals to do that.
No one had minerals except them 3 players, Johnny. We need Mal to show us like he did last year.
He's played 90 minutes consecutively.
Yeah, he still has to play better.
Because no one else is fucking competent enough to bring the minerals, bro.
We
have to rely on Mount.
We get better. Mount would be better.
He don't carry us.
He carries us.
No, he don't.
100% he does, mate.
Well, no one's carrying us right now because we're not winning. So we need to win.
Right.
Yeah, it's not just
we're gonna end the stream here. Smash the like and subscribe. Sorry, I do have to head off to another stream. Big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. We'll end with our future back free. Take care. Like and
up the Minerals FC.